And we are live, YouTube. How you guys doing? This is Josh with Forgotten Legion. And with me is Chris Pretty. Say hi, Chris.
What's up, guys?
And my brother Zach. And we got some special guests tonight. We have the Pauls. We have some of the Golars boys from San Antonio joining us. This is kind of like a prequel to our the Xana incursion, I guess, with what we're having this weekend.
To Josh getting his shit pushed in this weekend.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. I had my shit.
Stop shit talking. You're not even playing.
Y'all can't start talking shit till I start talking shit. That's how it goes. Did anyone else tell you before that? All right. So we got Paul 1 and Paul 2. I'll let you figure out. One is full of piss and one is full of shit. And then we have Danny Boy, the young'un, in the chat.
My bastard son.
In the bastard son of Paul 2. Anyway,
I can neither confirm nor deny.
So we're going to talk a little bit tonight about the upcoming match. Pretty, you want to fill everyone in on what's going on this weekend?
Yeah, so on Saturday, just a couple of days from now, we've invited the Golars 222nd to come down to Victoria. It's a 2-hour and some change drive for these guys to come down and spend a day with us and throw out some 30K. So, we threw the gauntlet down. We said, let's see which club can take the day. Each club's going to throw in $100. So $200 pot, and the winning club gets to give that $200 to the charity of their choice in their hometown. So if TFL wins, we're going to give $200 to the Pet Pantry here in Victoria, Texas. And if the Golars guys win, they're going to give $200 to
San Antonio Food Bank.
There you go, San Antonio Food Bank. So
Paul Philwitt, you look like you ate the food bank.
It starts already.
That's cute. Have you ever beat anybody in our club? No?
Ouch.
See, we were going to do the women's shelter, but it turns out that Danny's not allowed to come within 500 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're gonna
Understandable.
single moms. It was our secondary choice.
Yeah. So that's kind of the setup. The missions I put together, they're going to be kind of a prelude to the Xana incursion in Stiff 3. So there's going to be some basically backstory missions to some of the shit that goes on in Stiff 3. So stay tuned for that, guys. I mean, we'll do a write-up, we'll do a cast afterwards, talk about the results, but some of these missions will kind of directly go right into the missions of Stiff 3. So that's what I've been working on.
Hey, do we have any plans to do like a battle report or anything for this weekend, or we're just going to take notes and do an overview? Or
well, my thought was, since 5 of us are playing, and the Houston guys minus Zach's coming down, but the other Houston guys, he's using a dental drill right now.
Getting the root canal.
Yeah, who's getting the root canal?
So, sorry, that's me. I'm drilling.
Yeah, asking a question and then turning on the power drill.
Hey,
Nice.
I gotta
All right.
I gotta take care of my kids for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, take care of the childrens. Yeah. So anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. What the fuck? Yeah.
My penis is large.
Yes. So Josh's penis is small. Yeah.
We've already confirmed that.
But yeah. So as far as recording, we'll probably do some Facebook Live. That's going to be probably the easiest thing to do while we're playing, just because we didn't have a lot of extra flex as far as club members to come and attend this weekend. So 5v5, we'll just do some Facebook Live on the respective pages. Keep an eye out for that, and it should be fun. It's just it's all about having fun on Saturday. It's a lot of shit talking. Hopefully the missions are enjoyable. I've put about 10 minutes of work into them, so.
A lot of shit talking? The two people that talk the most shit, one's not playing, the other one's never beat anybody.
You guys are fun.
Okay, wait a second, Paul. So we just found out. So Sweetland, are you coming to the event or not?
I am coming, but I am not playing.
Why aren't
Okay.
you playing, man?
All right, so this little bin right here is the survivors of the super glue incident.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So,
So for the sake of the listeners and the viewers, talk us through the super glue incident. Tell us about what happened.
all right, so when you get a super glue bottle, right? It's got the lid that you normally move. You got the screen on the wrong one.
Yeah, Josh, put the screen up on Sweetland.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, Josh has control right now. He's running the show.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's Zach. Paul?
Yeah, don't put it on Zach.
Wrong one. Nico?
Although Zach's
There
MS
we
Paint of the TFL pissing on something.
Ah! Is that TFL pissing on Golars? I
Yeah,
think
that is exactly what it is.
That's awesome. Hold on.
Yeah, you need to put that one on the big screen first.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's TFL pissing on the Golars dwarf, Squatty McFarlane. Hey, does the Golars dwarf have a name?
Golar.
Oh, he's Golar.
So wait a second. So Golars is actually based on a real dude. So is that dude actually a dwarf?
Well, to medically be a dwarf, you have to be like 5 foot, or 4'11".
4'11", yeah.
So he's not technically a dwarf.
So
He wears very
He's a
tall
dwarf?
platform shoes.
Oh, okay, I got you. So anyway, Sweetland, what's going on with the super glue incident?
So, in the tiny little screen down here that doesn't want to put up.
Yeah,
You
we
got
asked Josh to
super
put
glue,
it
right?
up. We'll see what happens.
So you got your normal lid for applying, right? But then for some stupid ass reason, you've got this big lid right here. Well, if this big lid gets loose when it's bouncing around the back of the car, and it lays in your bin, it fills this whole bottom, because it wasn't one of these, it was about 3 times the size of this bottle. It filled the entire bin full of super glue, gluing
Okay.
all of the guys down.
So,
Hold
so
on
are
a
you
second.
saying it
Hold on a
was
second.
super glue for ants that needed to be at least 3 times as big? Okay,
So-
somebody got that
so
joke out there. I don't know. So sorry.
where do you find a bottle of
glue down.
because I get like 0.2 grams of super glue. Like,
Yeah, I spend $17 and I get it, like, I know my screen's not up, but a millimeter of super glue.
Well, these are the ones I run now. These are, I think, $5. The Gorilla Super Glue ones.
oh yeah, we know it well.
What was that? Well, it's half an ounce. But Michael's has like this 6-ounce freaking bottle of super glue. And that's what I had because it was awesome. I'm never gonna run out.
So wait a second. How big is 6 ounces?
Well, if you look at the size of Josh's dick, it's 6 ounces.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it. Yeah. Pretty went for the set and he got stolen. Like I was like, 6 ounces. That's
Yeah,
my
Josh
kid.
is rushing forward and Sweetland just swooped in and Josh is like, fucking deny.
God damn.
Done.
Hey, have you heard my
Kind of like what number 1 did to him when they played.
Number one
Okay.
ran away. Number 1 ran away and hid behind a building.
So okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you win? No. Okay, shut up. Then.
Let's set this up for the viewers.
Okay.
So we're talking about Alamo 30K. Happened a few months ago. And Philwood, do you want to give us a little insight into that game?
This was an Alamo 30K. This was the Golars 222nd.
Oh, I'm sorry. My
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah.
So I don't like to lose. Losing sucks more than winning feels good. Obviously, because I'm not a girl.
That's an interesting way to look at it. Again, go ahead. Sorry.
So Josh and I are playing, and Josh's list was I don't know how he lost so much because that was a mean list. He's got all the wrong skills.
So are you saying Josh made like a whack type list?
No.
It wasn't a
whack.
list.
It's just a lot of stuff that people in San Antonio don't run.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't familiar with it. So I just kind of let stuff hang around, and then he ran around killing shit. And then we're getting down to the end of the game, and I had a unit that I ran behind a building because I didn't want to lose it and, get tabled and lose. So ran it behind the building, and then Josh didn't win. And then he proceeded to tie with me and lose to everybody else.
Oh,
Wow. Josh, what's your response to that, Josh?
I
Josh.
didn't lose to everyone else.
I think that was his
There was dead silence for like 10 seconds. I was like,
It was all part of my. It was all part of my plan, Trudy. All part of my plan. Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm not taking sides.
Oh, you're not taking
I'm
sides.
Chris Wallace between you guys right now. So anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So this is like fucking the debate, right? This is some bullshit. I got put on the spot. No. So like the only thing that kept me from wiping Paul completely off the fucking map, was this one dude and a Typhon. I think you had a Typhon left, right?
Yeah, I had a Typhon, a squad of vets.
You had like two guys hiding behind a building that I couldn't get to in time.
Hey, there were 3 guys, asshole.
Three dudes.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll be honest with you. I had a great time. Fucking, it was awesome playing with the guys from Golars up there, man, in San Antonio. But it just won't be as nice this weekend. I think we got some goodies planned for you guys. I hope you brought your A game. So
Look, I'm just saying,
no more
we've
Mr.
been
Nice
playing
Guy.
each other, and we don't know how powerful of a list to make. Because Josh keeps talking so much shit. Like, oh, you guys are going to get murdered. Oh, penis, asshole, blah, blah, blah. So the lists have gone up in power because we don't know what you're bringing.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting
Special order.
Golars to everybody to bring one warlord each and be like,
Hey, there's a Magos in that list.
I don't know.
Yeah. I was like, I'll be honest with you. I'm playing pretty fluffy, because I figure, why not? Just keep a friendly game. But I excel in shit talking, so I got to exploit every aspect.
Well, Josh, that's your strength. Each of us have a strength, and yours is boisterous shit talking.
Boisterous shit talking.
Yeah.
Wait, that's good shit talking for your group? You might want to find somebody to go to.
The best shit talking that came out of y'all's group is Danny. Danny, where you at? Danny, you there? Danny, yeah. I tell you what, I don't know. This guy may be young in years, but he's tall and experienced when it comes to shit talking.
He actually looks like he's webcasting for 1972. I don't know how it looks on y'all's screen, but it's pretty rough. Yeah. Sorry, Danny. Don't mean to dog on you, bud.
Oh yeah,
That's all good.
that's what we do. That's what we do.
The 70s were better anyway.
What? Come on now. What year were you born in, Danny?
It's just the guy born in the fucking 90s.
He was born in 2001. I was like, fuck.
That's child abuse.
Oh,
All right.
shit. Yeah, I was born in the 70s, and I can tell you they sucked. The 70s were not cool. I'm sorry. The 80s, that's where it was cool.
For rejecting all the images of just drug-fueled craziness.
Yeah, but okay, so
Pretty. You were 5 in the 70s, man.
hey, but you know what? I was born in the 70s, sir. I was born in the 70s, as were you.
That's what I was
As were
5 in
you.
the. I was 5 in the 70s.
None of these other dudes were alive back then, so
That's true.
we can say whatever we want. I can say I rode a hoverboard as a child.
Well,
they wouldn't know. What are they going to?
Well,
Yeah, they wouldn't
They wouldn't.
Call number 2 has been around since the beginning of time.
know.
Damn. See, Danny,
He can say all he wants.
Still beg your mom.
Danny, you're now
Oh.
TFL. You've been absorbed.
Wow, interfighting between Golars. Let's let this play out. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, his nickname is Note 7 because we're always burning him.
Exactly.
Dude,
I
Danny,
think embraced it at this
you
point.
come over to the TFL side, man.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Yeah,
Open
we
it,
could,
open
you
it.
don't- you don't
we've
need
been
that.
meaning
He's
to
a
branch out
terrible
into
player.
San
Do
Antonio.
you have red lightsabers by chance?
You can call me Daddy.
Don't touch
It's a totally different way. Don't fall for it. You don't want that. He's gonna ask you for child support and shit.
So okay. So let me. So for those of you who may be new to Golars 222, let's bring it back around a little bit. What do you guys want to say about your club? What's a good way to describe your club for someone that doesn't know what you're about?
Besides gay.
assholes.
Besides gay, yes.
Well, in addition to being just overtly homosexual,
Okay.
we are.
There's nothing
We're-
wrong with that, Paul.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong if you like to suck cock. It's cool. Well, I
We're-
accept that.
He's all like, I don't know what to say now.
Hey, if you want to be the catcher, I will pitch all day long. It's cool to fuck guys. I mean,
I'll
I
just
got
close
friends
my eyes
that fuck
and pretend you're
guys
someone else.
in jail.
Well, okay, let me rephrase that. So, gaming wise, how would you describe your club? What would you say about your club?
So we're a small club. We're an extremely active club, and we're pretty elite. I mean, one of our members in 40K has won. But he won the Alamo GT. He won Houston. He won Austin.
Did he win Austin?
Yeah, I think he won Austin as well. And he won the San Antonio Shootout.
Dustin?
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah.
Basically, every GT he goes to, he walks out the primary winner. And
Yeah.
I mean, when we came out of our tiny little small, because we're 25 members, we're looking to. We don't want to be a big giant club, but we want to be an active club. And probably about 2 years ago is when we quit playing with just each other and actually came out to the broader San Antonio gaming community and pretty much destroyed the tournament scene because every single event for about a year was Golars 222nd taking 4 of the top 5 every single time.
So okay, so let me pause you there, dude. What do you think? So you're talking about the tournament scene. You're talking about just gaming in general. You're a small club. We can, TFL is a small club. What do you think contributed to your success in that scene?
We got a lot of assholes in our group. I mean, that's what it is. So, like Paul refuses to play me.
Well, okay. So let pause here for a second, Paul. Pause here for a second. In the chat, and I don't know if you guys have the chat pulled up, but in the chat, Golars, who is Zane. I don't know if you guys have seen Zane or if you know about Zane.
Came to Alamo, I think.
No, he wasn't. He goes to college in Albany.
Okay.
He has a beard that looks like the Amish starter kit.
Hey, is that the bro guy from the chat a while ago?
Well, his friend jumps on every once in a while, and I can't think of his friend's name, so forgive me, friend, if I forgot it. But so Zane brought up narrative gaming in the chat. So 30K is primarily narrative gaming. That's kind of the intent. It's the historical wargaming of 40K, if you want to look at it like that. So how does your club fit into that aspect of it?
Well, that was the follow-on of what I was saying. So we
Okay.
came out, we basically wrecked everything in 40K, and it got boring. I go to a tournament so I can play people that I don't play every day.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get to the top tables to play the best people, I'm always playing the people I play every weekend anyway. So, I don't know, about half of us just pretty much gave up on it and said, meh, why am I going to bother doing that? I'm just going to play for fun. So, then 30K came around, and it was like, look, when we play 30K, we're not going to do to this game what we did to 40K.
Right.
Know your fluff. Build your army based on what the fluff of your army is. Who cares about what the power is? The point is to have fun.
Yeah, okay, so I agree with you guys 150%. So for those of you that don't know, I was in San Antonio for work a couple of months back, and I got the pleasure of meeting the Pauls, and then the following week I got the pleasure of playing a 30K game. And these were some legit 30K players. We played a game. It wasn't OP. Everybody's army followed the fluff. Much respect, guys. I mean, that's one of the things as far as 40K. Yeah, Josh, if you look at Josh on the screen, yeah, I am belating.
It looks like he's good at that. A lot of practice.
He is good
So
at that.
good. So good.
So good.
So good.
But no, seriously, it's, coming from a 40K background, which most of us are, the tournament scene sucks. I hated it. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't get fun out of it. Because I would sit here like, I'm going to make a Red Scorpions list, which is a fluffy list based on a set of scenarios Forge World put out. And I got my asshole stomped in at games, at events. So when it came to 30K, I said, I'm going to make a fluffy Iron Hands list. Wow, I can actually do decently because the other guys are making a fluffy list also.
Because scouting tanks. Too.
What's that, Danny?
Because of scouting tanks too.
Hey, don't get in the weeds with it. Let's just go with it. But no, joking aside though, I think 30K and what Paul is saying, 30K is very focused on the narrative. It's very focused on the historical, and you do have 30K tournaments out there, and I'm not going to dog those. If you want, I've played at 30K tournaments, but my experience has been if you're playing in a 30K tournament, most of the people are going to still make a fluffy list, and you're going to have one or two guys make a dig hole list.
Well, here's the thing, Pretty. I think it's harder to make a dick hole list in 30K. I think a lot more depends on strategy, on how you on play style.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Are you talking shit?
I said, look, I coughed and it may have sounded like Sky Shield by any bad Alpha Legion, but it may have not. I don't know.
I'd say for me, the biggest transition point was I played a Wolf Star in 40K.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to play Space Wolves because they were drunk Vikings and they liked wolves.
Whoa, who's that dude behind you?
That's true.
It's Gerald. There's our mascot.
Fucking 40K. Sorry.
Is he a 30K mascot or a 40K mascot? We need to know this.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
So it just got boring. So what? I'm trying to get invisibility off. I'm going to run up and I'm either going to win or lose right away. Played a friend with a night list. I tabled him by the end of turn 2 because I was invisible. He couldn't shoot me. So it was just boring. Right now, Danny, Travis, Gator, and myself, we have a narrative going for Mars. So we're doing the whole Battle of Mars. So it's Blood Angels and Imperial Fists against whatever they end up bringing.
Yeah.
But it's just fun because we're just telling a story. Now, granted, Danny does lose often, but that's kind of his fault.
Danny, you don't lose, man. Danny, you're number one in my book.
That's because you win against me, beat at the last tournament.
I didn't play Danny. I played Gator.
We haven't played each other.
No, it's just fun. The fun part of 30K is telling a story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I agree 100%. I'm the, we're TFL right now. We're going to be the focus of a local magazine in January. So I've been doing a series of interviews with the author, and when she's talked about, what do you guys focus on, the story, that's been my big thing. What can you, if you're doing an event, if you're doing a game, what story are you telling? For Stiff 3, we're looking at the Xana incursion. But for this weekend, it's like, and you guys will see, and I haven't released this to the TFL guys, but other than the little brief synopsis of the missions, but everything's going to tie back into the Xana incursion. And it may be missions that are years and years apart from stuff that happens in Xana, but it all ties back in. And to me, that's the most fun of the game. I've had a ton of fun sitting here writing this stuff and saying, oh, this is going to be a cool connection. And if I'm the only one that makes that connection, okay, that's cool. I'm still going to have fun with it. Because to me, 30K is the historical wargaming of Warhammer.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, quiet. You made it weird, pretty.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I'm comfortable in my Warhammer skin. I've been playing long enough. If somebody doesn't like the way I do it, fuck them.
That's it, pretty. You go,
I
girl.
don't care.
You go.
He's kind of like that drunk guy at the party
Fuck him,
who runs around and tells everybody that he loves them.
Yeah. Until they say something stupid, then I'm like, fuck you, dude.
I bet that's what happened at Philwood's wedding, right?
I wasn't at Philwood's wedding, but if I was,
I saw pictures. It was at Sweetland's wedding. Whose wedding is the pictures on the Facebook?
That's mine.
Yeah. I love you. No, man. I love you.
The best stuff was not photographed.
So let me ask. We've got some guests here tonight. The listeners and the viewers have heard Josh and Zach, who's dealing with the Turins right now. They've heard our stories. So you guys from Golars, tell us, what was your first 30K army? Why did you get into that? What was interesting about that for you?
So mine was Imperial Fist, and it was simply because nobody else was doing it. I had no desire to do something that everybody else was doing, and I didn't realize how big of a pain in the ass painting yellow is.
Painting yellow sucks.
Painting yellow blows ass. My utter hate for the Imperial Fist.
But that's okay, because Rust just came out, so I'm gonna go back to Space Wolves.
What?
Oh, he's going to the Space Wolves, huh?
Yeah.
Can't wait. Now, for me, it was World Eaters, my first army. It's my only 30K army at this point.
Why the World Eaters, Paul?
Yeah.
Well, it started off with everybody picking their army, and I am a terrible procrastinator. At some point, I can turn this camera around, and you can just see the piles and piles of cellophane that's just stacked on. I've got 3 sets of shelves just to hold the stuff that I haven't gotten to yet.
So what is, Paul, what is down in the pit that's in the middle of that room? That you lower the bucket down to idly?
It's nacho. We're gonna talk about Joe.
Definitely not Joe.
You got Gator down there? You feed the Gator, don't you?
We let him back out, though.
I was like, that's what it's like. Where's Gator? I fully expected Gator tonight.
He wasn't into the shit talking. Josh turned him up to that.
No, don't tell me I scared off Gator, man.
You scared off Gator.
Oh no, Gator, I love you, Gator. Gator, man. It's like you're like a bad Burt Reynolds movie.
That's true.
Oh, anyway, sorry to interrupt, but just had to ask that question.
Well, and it was so after painting, if I can get it, Black Templar, got somewhere around 40,000 points of Black Templar for 40K.
Damn.
No, he doesn't. Don't let him lie.
Hey, cellophane counts.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not a thing.
Okay, I've got 8,000 points.
That's a lie.
Maybe 4.
Fuck y'all.
You know we're right, though.
Face painted counts. It's at least 10K.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to jump in here real quick. I am the world's slowest painter, so I will fully commiserate with somebody that said base paint counts because it takes me forever, man. I'm slow. I don't know how to say I'm slow.
No, pretty. I gotta stop you right there, man. It's not that you're slow; it's that you like wine. Like I see you start. I see you like, oh yeah, Pretty's gonna do some painting tonight. All right, Pretty's painting up, sweet. And then it's like, oh, just and his wine glass is like it's like a fucking trough, man. It's not like one of those normal sized wine glasses. It's like one of those you see in the movie. She's carrying it with two hands, fucking wine glass. Yeah, that's pretty for you right there.
And Zach takes a drink some of his wine glass.
No, my brother.
That's perfect.
My brother fucking functions, man. Like, yeah, look, there's my brother's got one of them fucking obscene wine glasses. Yeah, but my brother functions like, I mean, like he does his best work when he's fucking tanked. You know, it's like fuck, man. It's my bro.
So he's from Wisconsin.
He's got skills to pay the bills.
Hey, which Paul is which? I'm sorry.
Okay.
I haven't
Okay,
met.
the Paul with the bike in the background, that's Paul number 1.
Paul number 1. Did anybody say that he kind of looks like Gregor Clegane from this upward angle?
Dude, he does look like Gregor Clegane. You look like the mountain, Paul.
Yeah, can you say just some dead guy?
I don't know what you're saying.
No?
Really? You don't watch Game of Thrones? Come on, Paul.
Nope, he's fucking with you. That doesn't sound like something I do.
Yeah, pan down to the rest of your body, Paul. He looks just like Gregor Clegane, man. He looks like the fucking mountain. Yeah, that dude is fucking... He's like 7 foot tall, eats lightning and craps thunder. Paul Philwitt. Everybody. He's a fucking madman. You know, y'all should request, if y'all go to Golars, if y'all go to Dragon's Lair, if you get a game in with the Golar guys, request Paul Philwitt. Say, hey, look, I want a piece of Gregor Clegane. I want him to chop me in half with his giant sword.
Sword.
Oh.
So anyway, I was tired of painting black.
Okay, Black Templars, right?
Yes, tired of painting black. So, what's the opposite of black? White.
No.
So, world leaders.
Why don't you go to Westmars? Or
No.
Luna Wolves.
Because they don't have Angron.
They have Loken. That's better.
Fuck no. Logan's better than Angron? Piss on you, Philwitt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Angron survive his spawn through?
Dude, Angron, titties, man.
Angron's a baby back bitch.
Kept the fucking Titan from stepping on his brother. Now tell me, which one of y'all's gonna do that this weekend?
Who's bringing it?
I didn't hear anything.
Who's bringing it?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Paul can't hide it. Look at that face.
Paul,
No,
you
I'm
bringing
actually
Titan?
not.
Who's
I
bringing
don't think
Titan?
anybody's bringing Titans. But, man.
I'm definitely not bringing a Titan.
You're bringing a Mastodon, though.
To be fair, Mastodons are massively overpointed. In a 3,000 point game, a Mastodon is kind of a handicap.
Oh yeah,
But its
I would have-
coolness factor makes up for it.
it's a cool factor,
That's
man.
true. Oh yeah, I 100% agree.
I will blow that thing up if I play.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
it's
a
definitely a
problem.
target. It's definitely a target, you know? It's like, you don't put a Mastodon on the field and be like, oh yeah, don't shoot at me. Or you can't cry the crocodile tears when someone blows away your Mastodon, right? It's like, oh look, new model just came out, let's blow the shit out of it.
Okay, hold on. Did you make a topper removable?
What?
Is your topper removable on your Mastodon?
Part of it. The back half is. What?
You're a
So disappointed.
disappointment. Chris, can we kick him off?
No, fuck that, man.
No.
Inside, outside lighting.
I
Can
just
you put
sat down and you're
inside,
like,
outside
can you
lighting?
kick him off? I was like, no, dude, what are you talking about? Come on now.
He didn't make the full top of his Mastodon.
Well,
Removable.
okay, I already gave him shit about that.
He did give shit
So
about that.
I did give him like day one. I was like, dude, what are you doing?
No. You put that motherfucker together and tell me if, you know, is your top's
going to.
removable. Yeah.
I'm going to. The
Well,
whole
my
top
top
is
is
removable.
We've proved
Oh, yeah.
that before.
That's why I have 10,000 points of World Leaders and you have 2,000 points of Imperial Fist.
That's adorable. 2,000 points. I remember the first 3 weeks I played this game.
Oh!
No.
I painted a tax squad in that time frame.
I can promise you guys a completely fluffy list this weekend.
I will say, bullshitting aside, TFL has done a pretty good job of putting together a fluffy list.
Yeah. No cheese dick
That-
here.
No cheese dick here.
That way, when you go home and cry on y'all's huge pillows, it's legit. It's legit.
It's funny when you talk shit.
Oh yeah, you know it.
So since I'm not going to be able to make it, and the super glue ate my list, what it was going to be was outflanking 2 6-man plasma squads, 1 7-man multi gun, and 2 20-man assault squads.
Assault
And I think
squads?
Yeah.
World Eater assault squads? Why not just take the tacticals, man? How many tacticals did you have planned?
Well, how does that stuff?
I was not planning on tacticals. I was planning on just 2 massive assault squads.
Well, what comes in? What comes in? What's on the what's on the board?
2 massive squads with apothecaries, Har and Dar.
So you're like bringing the Typhon bait, huh?
Well, oh yeah, and a type. Because you guys went from 2,500 up to 3K.
3,000. That's where it's at, man.
Well, and I had to add in the Typhon to get all the way up.
Okay.
But I was running the, what is that one where, because I'm running loyalist world leaders, I get this hatred against world leaders or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can't take Surlac because you're playing loyalist, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks. Surlac
But
is
I'm a-
definitely like the titties character.
But I'm immune to Angron's fear, and the whole point was to get into assault with Angron because I know you're going to throw him right at me and then just round him in AP3 wins.
Dude, no, fuck no, I can't take Angron with a Mastodon on the field.
Yeah, you can.
If I took like an onslaught list, but I'm sticking to my standard force org.
I didn't say you should. I said you could.
So
I'm not a douche.
we were going to do loyalist world leader versus traitor world leader, and you weren't even going to bring the Primarch?
No, hell no.
That's
bring my
just
Mastodon.
sad. I thought
I
you
just-
said you played Fluffy.
I just put together the Mastodon, man. Shit.
Second disappointment of the night.
Yeah, the first disappointment was Paul's not playing.
Oh.
I thought for sure I was going to get the spikes
okay,
and roll
hang
leader
on.
ass.
So, Paul, you're not even going to come later?
No, I'm actually driving down. I'm chauffeuring everybody in the tactical van.
What happened to your wife's graduation?
So you have to pass your licensing.
Dude, she's Asian. She'll have 4 or 5 more graduations, you know.
Oh. Jesus.
But she's not going, so I don't have to.
Okay,
Oh.
that's probably the most answer we need. So, cool. Okay, so you're driving the tactical van.
Tactical.
Yeah. That's what we actually took a tactical van to Adepticon.
We're still doing 5-on-5 though, right? Is that right?
Yeah, still
Yeah,
5-on-5.
I'm just gonna walk around and talk shit to Josh the entire day. Throw his.
Dude, so you're not even going to bring the army so we can have like
It's dead.
uh,
Well,
The whole
I'm
reason
showing you the survivors, but
the whole reason I put together a world leaders list was for you, Paul.
and I will be down to bring it back again. But
All right.
Well, that just means Paul's going to go get lunch for everybody whenever it's
Oh
lunchtime,
yeah.
so.
Paul's anxious to hit the rub and tug. I know what's up.
it's exactly where I was going with it.
We got a
Josh says, I got coupons.
One of the venues we researched, there was actually a rub and tug across the street.
Oh yeah.
from what I understand.
Oh yeah.
From what I understand.
I think we'd get like a good group discount. I think,
Yeah.
like a Groupon.
Yeah, for sure.
Groupon.
You go in bulk. You know?
Yeah.
Madam Huang's.
Yeah, I think for sure a group discount. I mean, 60 dudes. I mean,
Yeah. You gotta
Like,
be working hands,
dude,
feet, elbows.
You know, by
elbow
the
pins.
30th dude, she's like, oh, no more, tubuku.
you've been here 4 hours. You've been here 4 hours.
I'm getting Capotano.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we can never run for president now. We just fucked ourselves.
Yeah.
It's because Josh has to bring pills because he's like 80.
Yeah, well, you know, I suffer from a little ED, extra dick. Okay,
yeah.
so I need to step out. I got to do some priming so I can come in and finish my my stuff. So I'll be right back. So hang tight, y'all. Carry on. Who do you want
right.
to put the camera on? Pretty?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's fine, whatever. It doesn't
I'll
matter.
put it on pretty. All right.
All right, it's on me. All eyes on
Actually,
me.
Pretty, you mind if I plug the December?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's talk about that, guys. So tell the listeners / viewers, what's coming up in December. What can we look forward to?
Well, the first thing I want to say on that is, we were talking earlier about where the club came in, is remember how much I hate 40K tournaments.
Yes.
So, yes, winning battles is going to help you, but Josh took best trader. Right? Actually, hold on, I got his battle scores here.
You still got the scores?
I still got the scores, yeah. If I can figure out how to use my touchpad.
We had to be able to embarrass him.
All right, so Josh can get up to, I can math, 60 points for his battle score.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought in 21 out of a possible 60. I'm talking shit about him when he's not even here to defend
Yeah, I was like, he's not here, so I'm not gonna say a whole lot. I wasn't at the event, so
But he still took best trader. He got second, third points overall because sportsmanship is the key point to scoring and winning this game. So this next one's going to be a one-day event. So 3 rounds of combat, up to 45 points of battle points. But then you're pulling in another 60 points in, not being a douchebag, basically. So the guy who shows up and just decimates everybody and is a giant dick about it, he will get 45 points for gutter stomping every single opponent he plays. But then he's going to get like 5 or 6 points of sportsmanship and end up with 50 points overall. Versus Danny, who shows up, wins one game, gets 15 points, but he's a really cool guy, so he gets 60 points on his sportsman. He has up to 75 points.
So let me ask you this, because we've been talking about this for Stiff 3. What is your response? Have you done something like this in San Antonio before?
That's how all of the Golars 222nd events are,
Okay.
whether it's 30K or 40K.
So what's your fan response to that?
Now, the fan response generally is, well, are you sure? And then they play it, and for the most part, people like it.
They
But
need to know going
I'm
in.
dealing with like 20, 25 people. When you're dealing with 60 players, it's going to be a lot more difficult because you have to be hands-on to it. Because some of your players are just going to go through and give everybody 5s across the board because we do sportsmanship and camaraderie separate. Sportsmanship is, being open and honest, rolling your dice out in the open, not being sloppy with your movement, yada, yada, yada. Camaraderie is just a 1 to 10 score of how much fun was this game.
No,
that's all it is. How much fun did you have?
No, I like that. I like that a lot. That's one of the things that, when you talk about events and you're trying to get away from the 40K style, that's a big component of that is how do you differentiate? And I think trying to get people to understand, when you've got the people that are really into 30K, and everyone on the webcast tonight would fall into this, but those guys understand it's like, okay, we may not have, like, you're not going to award the biggest badass of the night or the biggest badass of the weekend, but you're talking more about teamwork. You're talking more about coolest games played.
Award them all. Why don't we award them all?
Okay,
Well,
yeah, go on, Zach. Let's.
I mean, if you have the awards, that is, of course, of course you want to encourage that, but I mean, obviously, the better awards are going to be for an overall kind of thing, a good balance of great gameplay, sportsmanship, winning also or whatever, because you could take a completely like stupid list and you're like, oh man, I love destroying all of your assault marines or all of your reconnaissance marines or whatever. That was fun. You got wasted because you didn't give a shit. But I mean, there's got to be some kind of balance, right? I mean,
I agree. I
and some kind of competitive nature, because people always still want to make a list that wins, and you got to reward that a little bit.
No, I agree. I think
your battle points do go into it for the Golars events, but we're not the only person in town that runs events. Red Star runs events all the time, and they run more of the what's that stupid thing?
Friday night fluffy fights.
Well, that's
they're
just
not
a
fluffy.
weekly thing.
They're not
Yeah,
fluffy.
but they're not fluffy. Like, who can just win at all costs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we ask that the veteran players don't do that, so that the internet list people can download the internet list and just gather stuff. That's Friday Night Events.
So, okay. So let's come up sidetrack for a second. You see a lot of net lists in San Antonio.
Not so much, because Nick is just gutter stomping the crap out of everybody, so people have to rethink their meta.
Who's Nick? I want him.
We don't know Nick.
It's one of the Golars guys who won the Alamo GT, the shootout, the Bayou, whatever one.
Rip City.
Well, but that's more for all those events you just listed. That's 40K.
Yeah. Is that what we're talking? Like gaming in general?
I want to talk more about 30K. Let's focus on 30K.
Yeah.
So all those events are 30K friendly though. Red Star runs events, so people with 30K can play, but you're already playing at a handicap because we're playing small games against high players.
So
that's fucked up.
Yeah, let me ask you guys this, and I don't want to put you on the spot because y'all do share the gaming space in San Antonio with Red Star. But what is your feeling on mixed events?
I don't go to events to play to win anyway. That's me personally. So I don't care if I'm bringing a 30K on. It doesn't affect anything. Where the focus of all of our events, like I said, it's camaraderie and sportsmanship. We're trying to keep the community on the make fluffy list track instead of sliding over to 40Ks.
I think I would kind of say that for the most part I'm done playing mixed events because they're not any fun. I just played one a couple weeks ago. My entire list died from charging somebody because he was overwatching with plasma and full ballistics going. So
yeah.
Yay.
Well, and that's and honestly, Paul, that's why I asked, because I spent myself and Jay, one of our other TFL original guys here in Victoria, we spent a year or maybe a little more playing. If we didn't play each other, we played 40K events, and that was kind of my experience. Regardless whether it's Mechanicum, Iron Hands, or whatever, it just the matchup wasn't a good matchup, and so that's why I'm kind of curious. where kind of everybody falls on that, because there are more events becoming 30K friendly, but at the end of the day, when you've got a 30K army that's following the Age of Darkness Force Org, fighting against a 40K multiple CAD Super Friends type of list, you know, what's it going to be? You know, are you going to have fun? And some people might, but
No.
what the
This
fuck
is
is
it.
that noise?
I
What?
don't know what that is.
Is it a fan?
No, it's not a fan.
It sounds like a child or a dog,
Oh,
A child and a dog.
or both together.
I will say that I'm building a Mechanicum list
Mhm.
because that's the only thing that's somewhat competitive with 40K at smaller points.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, I'm building that because, one, it's something different to paint, because yellow sucks. And two, if I feel like throwing dice, it's a lot easier to find a 40K game where I'm just going to get stomped, but I don't want to get stomped. So I figured, let's do this, see what happens.
So what do you guys think as far as, what do you think is the best way to grow? Because my thing is, at this point, I won't play a 40K game. You know, my armies, I've got a Word Bearers, I've got a Mechanicum, but I don't see it as a matchup that I want to play. What do you guys see as, how do you grow the 30K community? If you're saying, okay, in my area in San Antonio, I'm trying to move 40K players, I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z, how do you get that 30K game? What's your strategy on that as a club?
Well, the biggest thing to look at is our club dynamic. Is we're small, we're active, we're elite, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want a big club. We don't care if there's a whole crap ton of people. You know, I don't want 500 friends.
Yeah.
I want 5 really good friends.
Yeah.
So we're not looking to just bring absolutely everybody in San Antonio into 30K. What we're looking for is the great players. And
Preach it, brother.
yeah, and those are the players that we just go to independently. You know, I'll go play a mixed event. I'll get my shit pushed in, and I'll play with Will. Will's an awesome guy. Cowboy Will.
Yeah.
Will's fun.
And then I'll say, hey, Will, why aren't you making a 30K? Dude, you love the fluff. You love all this other stuff. Why don't you just make a 30K? Well, I want to play Wilderness. Hey, dude, they're dropping soon. And that way I'm getting the good players to come over and play the game that's better.
Yeah.
And I'm not worried about the chef.
And to clarify, when he says the good players, he's not saying ones that build the best whack lists and just kill everything.
Right.
Saying the fun ones to play with.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. You know, I've had conversations with players, and my whole thing is, if you're, I'm kind of at the point of my hobby where I'm willing to wait and get a good game in or a fun game in versus a 30K player, or versus someone that's 30K curious versus, well, I've got this 40K Eldar army. I'm like, you know, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Thank you. I've got this 40K Tyranid army. Might be fun, but you know, I don't know you, or I do know you. I know how you play, so pass. It's
Fuck that.
yeah, it's very subjective. It's very subjective, but I think as far as building the scene, I know here in Victoria, Jay and I, one of the TFL original guys, we played each other solo for quite a while until we got Josh and Monty and then Zach. And after some time passed, I just stopped playing 40K armies. It's just like, well, no, okay. Yeah, I don't need a game that bad. I have limited time to hobby, so if I'm not going to game against a 30K, I'm going to paint what I got, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Danny and I, when we were prepping, when you guys ran the 30K GT for Alamo, we played Eldar for the first time together. So
Never again.
they've got what, Wraith Guard popping out, and we don't know what they do. And then we find out what they do because all of our stuff that was just there is now gone.
What the fuck do you mean you have a deflamer?
Exactly.
No, it wasn't one. It was 15.
Exactly.
Gave him the D.
15 Ds.
And not in a fun way.
Well, let's switch it up a little bit. What are you guys most looking forward to with 30K? You know, let's say the next 6 months. What's your wish list? What are you looking forward to?
I really want to see the Inferno drop. I'd like to see them flush out a little bit more for like for White Stars, Dark Angels, and Blood Angels. I'd like to see a little bit more in regards to them.
I'd like to see them refine the Blade of Perdition.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Step 3.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
When you say wish list, are you talking about new things that come out?
Well, just say, you know, what are you looking for in the next 6 months? You know, if as a 30K player, what are you looking for?
Inferno. Russ dropping. I think Russ looks like the best out of all the Primarchs.
Agreed.
I want to see what they're going to do with it. I plan on, in 6 months, I don't know, 5,000 points of Space Wolves and kind of going from there. I took a picture of most of my Imperial Fists today. And I posted it up on the Facebook page. That including the stuff that I didn't include because it's for upcoming games in December. I'm running about 13,000 points, and I started in January.
That's badass, dude. Seriously.
Okay.
So for me, I'm hoping that they kind of refine White Stars because I think that they're a little too powerful. I think the Blade of Perdition needs to be nerfed a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little. I've played against it.
I'd be fine with regular deflag rate. So if you fail an armor save, okay, there's another one, but just automatically doubling the wounds. I had one bad game against Travis, and I had a 10-man squad with Storm Shields and my Terminators die in one assault. So yeah, it wasn't very fun from one guy.
Seriously, your game against me? Yeah, I'm shaking my head.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that sword is beastly.
Yeah.
So for me, it's Inferno is the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. Stiff 3, because I really want to see all those armies in one place. Because for me, the biggest part about hobbying and the thing that I miss is when I was in high school, I lived up by Chicago. And whenever I wasn't in a hobby mood, I would go to one of the big game stores and I'd see an army that I had never seen before. And that motivated me to do something new. So having 60 players in such a small area and getting to run around and see what happens, I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, for sure, man. That's awesome. Awesome.
It's going to be huge. Fucking huge.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Monty's joined us.
What?
If y'all didn't know,
Yeah.
Monty's
What's up,
there.
Monty?
what's up, Monty?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, sneaky little ninja, you.
Hey, dude, I had to get on that debate action.
Oh, yeah.
Did it finally end? I've been back and forth to the living room, kind of watching.
You didn't miss anything, bro.
Yeah. I saw the first 30 minutes before you logged on, and
That's all you need to see.
yeah.
Just multiply that by an hour and a half.
That's what I was afraid of.
Well,
Anyway,
So did the Mastodon get done, bro? I didn't get a chance to ask you. Like,
yeah, the Mastodon.
Oh, the
is-
Mastodon.
my Mastodon?
The Mastodon or the
Well, there's-
Mastodon?
Mastodon.
Who's
Not
Master?
Don. Donger.
Donger. Michael's got the Mastodon.
The
Michael, you have a
Mastodon
Mastodon too?
dude.
I can
Are
check.
all of you just bringing Mastodons to a game on Saturday?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
Oh,
What?
Here's our model. Here's our armies. It's 5 models, and the innards, the sweet innards,
sweet innards. The goots, up in the goots.
up in the guts.
You gotta get up in the guts of the Mastodon. So I gotta ask you guys, what armies are you looking forward to playing this weekend?
What armies am I
Y'all are
looking
playing. I'm not doing anything.
No, Paul, Philwit,
Yeah.
Danny. Are y'all looking forward to playing any particular armies this weekend, like against, like as far as we go, or anything you're looking forward to?
Look, the game that I played against you at our event in July, probably the most fun game I've ever played.
It was pretty awesome.
Even if I get my shit shoved in that game, I just want to play against you because you're fun as hell to play with.
I love playing with you too. You get all cushy, and then like the spoon afterwards.
Yeah, it's not bad either.
Whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Hey,
Don't play
everything's gonna be
taquito.
all right. Don't play taquito. Taquito is the best game ever. What about you, Danny? Danny still here?
I'm going to be so pissed off if I don't play you, and I'm going to go ahead and tell Chris that. So, better
Who
match.
do I have to bribe so they don't play?
What did you do, Josh? You went up there and tickled the balls, gave the old reach around.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
like.
everyone's like, I want some more of Josh. I want to leave covered in hair.
That's how I do it, bro. That's what I'm
It's all
about.
on me. Still in my teeth. Taking Josh hairs out of my mouth.
Oh, look, somebody's jealous. That's cute.
I am. I got hair too. Not as much.
Like,
It's
this is the
migrated
year,
all
though.
down to my ass.
This is the year. This is the year, bro.
Josh tells me every time, it's like, yeah, oh, you got a little hair on your shoulder. Oh, that's how it starts. Every fucking year for the past 15 years, that's how it starts.
I don't know what the fuck happened to me, man. I got like the Chewbacca disease or some shit.
Yeah.
I am covered like head to toe, like even in my funny places, like places where the hair's not supposed to grow. Like I got hair on my tongue. Like how do you get hair? How do you get a hairy tongue?
On the bottom of my foot. It's all there.
Hey, Josh,
You got those too?
I'll rub your back if you braid mine.
That's right. That's it. You those funny hairs growing out the bottom of your toes. Yeah.
I've got like 2 hairs on the bottom of my feet that aren't attached. All the rest of it's just one giant coat. From the parts that still grow up here, which is not very much.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not.
I know. I feel your pain. It's deep. No, I'm looking. Danny,
And you ignore it. And everything's good up until you're laying in bed and your wife is braiding your back hair.
yeah, like what the fuck are you doing? Cornrows, really, babe? So, Danny, you play the children, right?
Bingo. What I'm painting right now.
The purple fairies, fatties.
Purple people.
I hate everybody that plays that army and all of the Emperor's children. They're all worthless.
Love you too.
each
Oh,
Love you.
by
Solomon
name.
was awesome. And so was Saul Target.
Salt Tyrants is a tits. Love Salt Tyrants. So I feel like I got you over a barrel, a little at an advantage because y'all don't know what I'm taking.
in here?
So
Like, I totally misplaced my cup of ice.
your cup of ice.
Weird as shit.
Cup of ice.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's our mascot.
Oh,
This is TFL's mascot.
well, you quit staring at my jaw.
What do you got there, Chris?
Well,
Oh,
you
the
know,
wine. I don't drink that fucking fruity ass shit.
Black Velvet, son.
Black Velvet for the
Hey.
win.
you know what? The liquor store right down the street from my neighborhood can order Black Velvet in the airport bottles.
Oh, it's not the same unless you get the
I
airport.
really
one.
don't know.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
It's not the same if like you can limit your amount of shot. You have to be able to drink the full bottle. You can't leave a half-open airport bottle of Black Velvet.
No.
Like, yeah, that's just wasted.
I explained it to the gentleman running the liquor store, and he understood. So,
Hey, did y'all not say anything about my new graphic? Actually,
dude, I did. I actually called it out.
Wasn't that out?
You
Right
totally got
camera?
rid of the dude, bro.
like
No more
6
dude.
hours of Mario Paint. This is what that yields. Like, and then another 4 hours to figure out how to change my little avatar or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know if I can get Dude Bro back.
I had to
Well,
take
I
my
just-
shit into Geek Squad.
Yeah, hey, Geek Squad, handle this shit.
Handle it, nerd.
Yeah. I called that out.
I'm gonna go
like-
paint
like
some models
hour
while you
one.
do that.
I got-
That's cute. You painting.
Yeah.
Hold on, paint.
Fix my shit, nerd.
I painted like 4 shoulder pads
In 6 months.
Whatever. 5.
Shoulder pads are hard. They're real hard.
Those shoulder pads, man.
So much detail.
He doesn't even. put
That's
his own
most
shit.
of what I lost to the super glue incident.
Shoulder pads?
I lost all of them.
I think I brought them over. They're in my bag.
I got my new
Sixty
battery, my new Patriot in. I'm excited.
Did you order that? Did you order that part
Like 60.
with it?
Yeah, I got it. It is choice. It was the money. Thank you.
Oh, thank
Choice.
God.
Choice.
I just guessed. What a bitch.
Just wanted to tease you with them.
I was really worried about you, bro.
All right, so is there gonna be like, we're gonna start at the gentlemanly hour of 10 a.m. right?
Yes.
Are we drinking? Are
So we're gonna be
drinking?
wasted by noon, right?
Yes. That's
Yeah,
what
By noon, how slow are you drinking?
Well, yeah.
I was thinking like
I like to pace myself.
9:45 be wasted.
Look at Josh. He's jerking it. What are you doing?
We're getting ready to airbrush. I'm agitating my paints. I'm agitating my paints.
I'm
That's a little okay.
They said, "I spunk the monkey." We will no longer spank the monkey. The monkey will spank us.
So okay. So look, it's catching on. I saw that.
Who's spanking?
So what we're saying is we're starting drinking at 10
Danny was.
a.m.
Hey, y'all hear?
Most definitely.
Hey, show up whenever because I'll be crashing there at the shop. So
But that's good, Josh, because I still have painting to do, so I'll probably show up at 7 a.m.
bring tacos.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Parents aren't home.
Hey, what kind of tacos do you desire?
Like tofu and
No,
Oh, yeah, I
no.
forgot about that. How do you get
White.
vegan tacos?
Wow.
egg
Oh,
whites,
man.
and like emu egg whites.
Ass and
What?
ass white.
Hold on. Wait, Zach, where are you?
Bullshit.
Are you driving from Austin?
Where in Victoria do I get emu egg white tacos?
No, just go ahead. Give me the greasy shit from the pinto bean or wherever you go.
Chorizo.
There you go.
Give him the chorizo.
No, dude.
Don
No,
Jose's,
I-
man. That's my
don't like
joint.
Chinese.
Don Jose's.
He likes migas. The fucking migas eating asshole.
I'll get you some migas that
I don't think they put migas in tacos, but I'll just take
they will make a migas taco at Don Jose's.
like double the tortilla, corn
Yeah.
and
They
flour.
They will do it.
Blasphemy.
They'll do
Do
it.
you dare? Bro, do you dare?
Is Zach in Victoria?
He will
I'm
be.
in Houston. I will be. That's my shop is in Victoria,
Okay.
but I'll be. But there's a pull-out couch in the back. So
Yeah.
when I
Yeah,
go into town,
It's where the magic
town,
happens. It's where the magic
yeah,
happens.
yeah. If you get invited to the back,
So you're the
then
one
you-
who bought the
maybe.
casting couch.
Yeah, I got it. So if you perform well, Danny, you may get taken to the back to the champagne room.
Yes.
There is boom boom in the champagne room.
Yeah,
Shit, I need to hurry up and build my warhound then.
yeah, get it done.
Zach,
so-
being in Houston, you've got access to some pretty good breakfast tacos. All you have to do is get on 10 and head west for like 4 hours.
I've heard this. Where have I heard this before?
Perfect.
Fucking Yeah, 10. Yeah, if I can get to San Antonio in 4 hours on 10, then I'm fucking doing all right because that fucking shit's a bitch.
Leave at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Right as it opens.
10's always fucked. It's like, oh, it's a 1-lane road right here. Oh, and there's a wreck. Fantastic. Fucking 8-10.
10, fucking 10.
Right. Hey, any luck, and I'll be moving towards San Antonio within the next 6 months sometime. So just throwing that out there.
Okay. If
Maybe
he
I can
moves to San Antonio, dibs on inducting him into the 222nd so we can leave TFL behind.
What? No. No.
Hey, respect the dibs, bro.
No. I refuse.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
refuse.
Play your cards right. There may be a little merger. I'll be in between both. I'll be playing both sides.
No,
And
you
better than
can't.
everyone.
You can't. Oh, shit.
You have to respect the dibs. That's how I ended up being number 2.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm a TFL original. Por vida.
Por vida,
Yeah.
tacos and all, baby.
Yeah.
Zach is an original, man. If
I'm a small town.
cut, it says TFL original on it.
Don't fight it, Zach.
Yeah. It's burned into my back, bro.
Let it happen. Let it happen. Just relax.
It's been injected into me. Oh.
I'll pick up a tattoo gun. We can fix that.
Hey, if you ever watched Sons of Anarchy, he's got fucking TFL all over his back. It's done.
Yeah.
We can override that.
And John and Splooge.
Yeah.
All of them back.
Just don't bring black light out.
So yeah, so if you guys want to get a TFL, we'll the Stu's ready.
No, but what I mean is, if y'all get there early, y'all leave early. Like, don't worry about getting there at 10 or whatever. I'll be there.
Okay.
Y'all be good.
Yeah, seriously, I'll probably be there at 8:30 because the fucking tables are set up and shit.
Like, I'll probably be crashed out, so call me because it's game night on Friday night. But
Yeah. They'll be playing Werewolf at like 4 a.m.
In all honesty, we're probably not going to be there till close to 10 o'clock.
What is Josh doing? Josh, what the fuck, Josh?
Oh, look. Looks like he's already leaving TFL.
Josh, oh shit. Come on, dude.
Oh, I'm getting ready to airbrush. I don't want to fuck up my good shirt. So I put...
Oh, really? I thought your painting just got better when you wore our stuff.
Oh, that's...
hey, bro, button it.
Knocking the button.
These buttons are just for show. It's all good.
It accentuates my guns. Yeah.
So we got those all made in Mexico, right? And
No wonder this sleeve's like 3 inches longer than the other one.
NAFTA's a great thing.
and we're all gamers, so none of us are really small guys, right?
No.
Right.
So, we need this many 2Xs, this many 3Xs, yada, yada, yada. And we ordered 1.4, right? And the lady's like, no, we don't do 4. There's no 4X.
Tell them about the 7X, pretty. Stiff
Yeah.
2.
So
Yeah,
we're like that.
Stiff too. We actually had a 7 or 8X request,
Yeah.
and the company was like, we can't do that.
Yeah.
We can't go that big. It's big.
This is America. You can't go that big.
Yeah, you gotta tape like 2 4Xs together.
That's what they did.
Like, so.
You'll make me my 7X or I'll eat you.
Yeah, well, like,
Hey Josh.
it was a dilemma. Like, what do you do? Like, do you have to? I mean, your shirt has to be custom made. Like, it can't just be the regular price after you get to so many X's, right? Is that?
Yeah, it costs extra to do that shit.
Yeah, like $10 an X, I think, after 4.
Hey Josh.
This took 3 slave children to make, okay? Not the normal one.
Yeah.
Change it to Monty's feed.
Okay, head over to mine.
Monty, hold up what you got.
I want to see it.
Show the crowd. Show the kids.
Will it fit in your mouth?
It
Is
will.
it bigger than the bread box?
That's not it. That's so not it.
That'll definitely. You could fit 3 or 4 of those in your mouth.
It's a KF KF Studios. No, I'm just playing.
That's PF Chang's.
I get real.
Oh,
The Master Dong.
Look
Oh,
at
wait, hold on.
Look at that.
Is the top removable?
No, not at all. It's terrain. Get out of here. Like, what do you want me to do?
I want you to paint it, and I want you to magnetize it. I want you to quit crying.
The whole thing is gonna get
There's
cut
like no options for the fucking
down the middle.
Mastodon. Like,
Did the doors swing open?
Fuck no, dude. I'm telling you.
my door swing open. Look at
Hey,
that.
oh, he did the door.
Oh.
Not magnetizing that. It's like slipping a chick a roofie and then just cuddling.
Yeah. It's true.
Wait till you
Check it-
see like
check it
what's
out.
gonna happen to this poor Mastodon. Like,
Well,
don't name
just quote Donald
this
Trump.
Mastodon.
My back door open. Look, my back door open.
No, but I've been hanging out with cousins.
Yeah, does it ever close, bro?
Hey Josh, do you
Yeah.
know anybody with a drill press? Because I need a drill press.
For that Mastodon?
Yeah,
Yeah, drill press the Mastodon.
I want to drill press directly through the whole fucking thing, like
Like a
right
hole
here,
saw?
right
Like you
here,
had like a.
right here, about 2 inches wide through the whole fucking thing.
You're a fucking mad
Did you
man.
really spend $500 for a piece of terrain?
Hey
That's
man,
what TFL
He's done-
does, dude.
you're going to step 3, right?
Yeah.
You're going to step
Beat
3.
up, man.
Of
You can play with it.
Yeah.
One of
Come
those.
on now.
Hold on.
Come on now.
The
My,
No.
my soul just got crushed
You
by
get
that.
Monty's a fucking madman. That's all I gotta say.
Is Sweeland about to show his penis?
Maybe.
Check
Yeah.
this out. Check this shit out right here.
You see it because it's on the tiny screen.
Look at this shit.
Look at that. Look at that tile. Look at that
Look at
tile.
that tile. Come on, guys.
Yeah, next to Nathan Ethan.
This is the kind of stuff you're going to see at Stip 3.
You
Graveyard
hurry
of
up
the
and build that
Gods.
wall number 2.
Oh, I missed it, Michael. I didn't see it. Oh.
Bring it
I was
back.
looking at Sweetland's like rock.
Graveyard of the Gods. Look at that shit.
Nice.
Like, how do you wreck up a warhound like that?
It just fell right on his face. Poor pup.
It's going to take me about 2 years to finish it, but wait till you see the finished jungle board.
That's cute. You think they're actually
Hey,
going to finish
Get
it?
back to building a wall and shut up.
I have to finish this by March. Like, that's-
March 18th.
Yeah.
I got so much more shit to break.
Yeah.
I
I'll
expect
just
my
tell you,
birthday spankings as well, since you're running it on my birthday.
Oh my.
Wait, that's my birthday?
Well, we're not Asian, but we'll give you some birthday spankings.
Hey, come early. We'll party on St. Pat's. It'll be good.
There you go.
See,
Yeah,
there's
so-
something I want to say, but it's probably just a little too far.
Hey, so what are y'all working on?
Nothing is taboo here, bro.
Yeah.
You're in a safe place.
Yeah, we're not running for president in this group.
Toke that.
Yeah.
Toke that vape and give us the goods.
That's my leading cause of cervical cancer in men.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
Just show me that cervix.
Hey,
Can
what
I
armies?
cervix you?
What armies can I expect to see this weekend?
You get Blood Angels.
No. We've got 5 White Scar players bringing nothing but jet bikes. All right, so
What
I
a
don't know.
coincidence!
It's 4 of them, and then the one Mechanicum player with the Warlord and Magnus.
yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Why are y'all scared? Like,
I'm not.
just
You know
throw
what
it
you're
out there.
doing?
You keep
most of
saying
this.
that right after Chris comes at us like, hey, we're going to be fun about this, right? We're not going to bring anything too strong. Like
That's
I wanna be friends.
that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
and
Where did
it's
you
already been established. Everyone's going to question you. No one will question me.
Okay, as far as
Hey,
armies,
Hey, I'm TFL. No one will question me.
Pretty's got that.
Boom.
Pretty's got that Adepticon slur right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Good line. No one
You're
questions
making me want to drink,
Pretty.
damn it.
the Pridmeister.
I'm out of order. You're out of order.
My dad owns a dealership.
There you go.
As far as
Donkey
armies,
Puncharilla.
our fifth player is going to be playing knights because he doesn't have anything else. It's the only way we could get a fifth player.
Oh, we
There
get
you
to
go.
on some knights.
I'm bringing fists. Travis is bringing pretty much the same thing that he brought to our 2-day event in July. So just a bunch of Blood Angels. Gator is bringing Ire Warriors. I'm not sure. He's changing up his list a ridiculous number of times, so I don't know what's in it. And well, there's Danny, but he doesn't really count. So there's a win for you guys.
Do y'all need to borrow anything?
Yeah, if you need stuff.
Yeah.
Like-
I'll let you use my parts to kick my own ass.
Hey, I'll put it in a bin with the super glue thing, okay?
Well,
Yeah,
let's see. The
man.
Warlord's
Hey.
2850. So if you got 150 points, that'd be great.
Hey, Paul, if you want to be world leaders,
150
man,
points.
I'll let you use my world leader.
Do you know how many games I've played
Paul?
this year? Like, no. I played one event where I played 3 games, and that's the 3 games I've played this year.
So why don't you just say thank you so we can all watch you get spanked?
There won't be any spanking.
What?
No, nobody's gonna spank anybody.
There's no spanking.
Oh, I'm not coming, man.
Spunking and cuffing.
I don't think we get to play as much as we'd like to. I got 2 small kids, man. I don't like. I'd kill to play 3 games. That's awesome. We got to play it in a different
Yeah.
context, right?
Yeah.
It's,
We gotta save up our. We can't blow our load.
Zach.
I have one question. Michael, are you bringing 7 flyers?
No, I'm bringing these babies.
So 8 flyers?
No,
I'm
I could.
Hey, the rest of us are like, we're gonna bring this, that, and the other. Michael's like, I'm gonna fuck you.
No, I'm saying, I told
will-
you.
And
I
not
will
even
tell you-
nicely. I'm just
Hey.
gonna hold you down.
I will tell you guys, since since it's friendly and all, I am taking solar aux, so there's no mastodon on the table. So
Oh.
Oh.
yeah, I know you'll want to see it.
Can you bring it at least?
I'll bring it.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. I'm rocking the War Master and his sons all day.
Nice.
Per day.
Day.
I'm putting together Luna Wolves right now.
Oh, fuck the Luna Wolves.
That
Fuck
is
you.
badass. That is
No,
fucking
no.
legit.
No.
Hey,
no.
hey. Yeah, okay. Talk about your Luna Wolves.
Yeah. You want to do the whole Mournival, right? I
Yeah.
saw you on the Sons of Horus list, and
Yeah.
I was gonna respond. That seems real cool. I like the idea of doing all of them.
So I've got Horus. He's probably like 30% done. Painting him white. And originally it was just going to be him to piss off number 2 because he's a little bitch.
Yeah.
But Logan's my favorite character. Like the books are awesome.
Well, that's the first character you meet. It's like the
Yeah.
first book is all about Loken. I mean, it's the one that draws you in. It's like they kind of like, they could have put like Fulgrim in the first book. You'd be like all over Fulgrim's dick. You'd be like,
No,
oh,
that's not true. No, that's not true. No, that's not
No.
true.
You could be like me.
You can't surround it about a Primarch. You'd have to pick like a secondary.
right.
No.
But if
Well,
it was like,
Loken, Saul
yeah,
Targets.
if it was like
Oh.
Alex Pollux or whatever, then you'd be like, oh, Alex
No.
Pollux.
No, I'm not a big fan of Pollux, honestly.
Solomon Demeter's still better.
Danny, you're a little bitch. So Luna Wolves.
Pollux is a bitch.
He is. So
Was it?
as far as the Luna Wolves, I'm doing them like right around book 1, book 2. So I want the Mournful. I've got Loken in the mail and Abaddon. I'm gonna go back and read what the moon part that was on their helmet, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rock any of their faces because I actually want to see the helmet. Unless I put the heads on and then cut off the bottom of the helmet and like mag lock it to their leg. But
That'd be
I want
cool.
to do them.
It's cool.
But yeah, I wanted to change up from painting yellow. Loken's phenomenal, and I just thought the idea of the Mournful, I really liked, so I wanted to build it.
What kind of color scheme were you thinking?
So it's mainly going to be white, and then I'm going to have some black in there.
So much better.
I'm going to shave off most of the Sons of Horus icons.
Hold on, what just happened? What made everything so much clearer?
I muted
Yeah, right.
Nico.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What is he doing? Is he in a wind tunnel? Are you?
We're going to talk about that.
Oh,
That's
wait. Why does it say Nico? Okay, never mind.
that's so Sweetland. Jesus tits, man! It's like all of a sudden everything's so much clearer. It's like I was just born. I just opened my eyes for the first time.
Told me that earlier. I could have like toggled the mute button.
I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, I thought
Are y'all,
like
are y'all sitting next to each other?
Yeah, he's right over there.
Yeah, they are.
Motherfucker!
Literally next to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Moving on.
Continue, Paul.
So I'm going to shave off most of the Sons of Horus icons. I do want to leave a couple of them for some people as kind of like a badge of honor type thing. But I've been assembling the guy who's playing Knights. He's got more points than the rest of us, maybe combined, but it's all in bags because he doesn't like putting anything together. So I've been putting together his models for him. So he's getting me the Luna Wolves transfers because I had thinking about doing it, and then him getting me the transfers for free. Well, that's like $15. If someone was giving you $15, wouldn't you just start an entire legion? I mean, that seems like the logical thing to do to me.
Yeah, man, you can't let someone you can't pass that up.
If it was $14.99, it'd be a whole nother story.
A whole
15.
nother story.
He'd be fucking him. He'd be fucking him if it was $14.99.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's something I'm going to do kind of in the background because I want to put together a list with Russ and mix it up a little bit. But that's going to be
dogs.
Yes, puppies are awesome, and they're rewriting the fluff so that instead of being raised by Fenrisian wolves, Russ I read was now read by Thunder Wolves, which shouldn't be on the island at the time, but whatever.
There's no wolves on Fenris.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so that's what's going to be going on. I'll hopefully get like 2,000 or 3,000 points of it together. So the next time we do this in a year or something, I can bring some white Sons of Horus down there and lay the smackdown.
Why they got to be white?
Yeah.
Because they're Luna Wolves.
But white.
So just because my white's going to look better than yours, that's not a reason to cry. All right, Josh?
Oh,
No.
no,
Ouch.
you know, that's all right because my white looks best when it looks covered in blood.
But
So, Paul, Sweetland, number 2.
Am I still muted?
Are you gonna bloody up your world eaters, or y'all gonna be the pristine legion?
You can unmute yourself, bro.
You can unmute yourself.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure to remute yourself later. On the left. Oh, there you go.
If you had a Mac,
there's
you would be
one
having.
It's true. It's
So
true.
I can show you the technique for doing the blood at some point to get a much better flow out of it. Of course, I've mentioned that. Now we got to find this shit to do it.
He's never going to paint it.
That's real.
No, but it's a technique I picked up out of Maryland that's just amazing for blood splatter. Here's my blood for the blood death. Wasn't important.
What's going on over here?
some more of that technique.
All right, whatever. Here's the red.
It's the slave in the hole. All right, just ignore it.
She can leave whenever she wants.
It's like you have to put it in your mouth and then spit it on the model.
No, so I've got the what is this? This is the wash brush,
Relax
right?
your jaw.
And just on this one here, you're gonna hold it over it and then lean and just blow across the brush to get the splatter effect.
Get that on my Mac, I'll kill you.
Oh, hold on. Do it again. Hold on.
I don't know if that's coming across.
Do
You want
it.
to get a
It's
spit
not
again?
focusing.
Do it again, Paul. Do it again. I'm almost there.
But
Now
I don't
now
know
say what a
if you
lovely
can see that
say what a
splatter.
lovely tea party.
Focus.
Say
Focus.
what a lovely tea party.
Let me see it.
He's not very technically inclined. You
Oh,
gotta
that's really good.
Go
See
number
if
2.
your Mac, whatever, will pick it up.
Oh, I just muted myself.
It's on here. It actually looks surprisingly good. I'd never trust anything this guy does ever because he never does anything. So
Also, never let him tell you to paint bright ass gold.
We have to interrupt
Yeah.
what we were doing to explain that situation. So Danny's doing his mechanical arm, right? And he's trying to pick the color that he's going to do. And I've taught these guys most of what I know. And he goes to number 1 and he says, hey, what color should I do it? And he tells him to do gold. Because the whole model in gold, I mean, it's just a terrible, terrible color.
Oh, come on now. Michael's a Goldie.
no. But this is a whole army.
Oh, this was no.
Yeah, the whole army. Oh. So he sends me a message, a text message. He's like, hey, Danny's going to ask you about the color. What you need to do is you need to tell him to do like a bright gold, right?
Y'all are assholes. Y'all are such assholes.
So he's like, number 1 told me to do this. It's going to be dumb. I know it's going to be dumb. Like, no, dude. No, you need to go like a bright ass gold.
I still have pictures.
So we're fucking with him. And he actually paints it.
Assholes. God. Friends like you guys, swear. Shit.
Then he's like, "Hey, how's this look?" And I was like, "Holy shit, you actually did it!"
Holy shit,
So-
Kanye. When you're ghetto fabulous.
What's up, Master P?
I did the test painting on one of the shoulder pads, and it just looked so bad. I'm like, there's no way this is right.
No, you didn't. You thought it looked good. Don't even try to play this off.
Look how pimp. So fucking pimp. The ladies are gonna love this.
What'd he say?
Over gold.
You just don't get it. You just
Dude, next level, man. They're not there yet.
they'll
Danny.
get there. They'll get there.
Yeah, Danny.
Hey, Josh, I'm going to load that picture onto the Southwest Texas of the blood splatter. So
Oh,
you can
yeah.
see with that blow technique what it looks like.
Oh, do it on the World Leader page too, because people were asking. That's pretty good technique.
Tell them to come to this video and sit through.
You can't see it. You muted yourself. Because it's really clear.
Tell them to come to this video, sit through, an hour and a half of dick jokes, and this would be blowing the brush and be done.
But the dick jokes would make it real.
That's true.
Yeah, it brings it all together.
It ties the room together.
For reference on the gold, everybody check the group chat we're in. You'll get a good idea of what the hell it looked like.
Hint atrocious.
Yeah.
Don't be mad.
Dicks.
That's a dick.
Oh, to give credit where credit's due on that blood one that I just put up, though, that was like a 12-year-old little girl who taught me that technique. Her world leaders were amazing. She's like 12.
What?
Well, she's probably legal now. It's a long time.
You made it weird.
He made you.
He does that a lot.
Like, hey, 12-year-old girl, show me how you blow on that again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Tell your Uncle Sweetland. It's all good.
Is that your first blood?
Come in my panel van.
It's tactical.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Dad?
That was okay.
Oh, God. Sorry, baby. Daddy's only allowed to see you on the weekends and super fast.
You're a terrible
Oh
person.
shit! Going to hell for that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, do y'all have multiple tips for y'all's airbrushes?
Yep, sure
I
do.
have 2 different airbrushes that I use.
I have 4 different airbrushes, depending on what I'm doing.
Fuck, I haven't seen him paint one thing like all night except for that blood thing. He's standing in front of that Typhon like,
Hey, I've done like 4 of these.
what is that? What is that? Is that an arm? Is that a? Is that the cod piece? What is that?
It's a shoulder pad, bro.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
4 of those. That's like 4 times as many models as I've done in the past 2 months.
This is not an inaccurate statement at all.
Wait, was I talking muted the whole time?
Hey, is anyone bringing an unpainted army tomorrow?
But no.
What's tomorrow? I'm not doing.
I mean, not
anything.
tomorrow. I mean, this
I'm going to
weekend.
work. Fucking. How much have you drank? Because I'd drink a bottle of wine and I'm still
hoping
good.
paints. I'm hoping paints over here.
No, let's see. So far this week, I've painted a tank,
Nice,
20 guys,
nice.
2 quad mortars, the crew for the quad mortars. And
Oh, you're that guy? You're bringing those quad mortars?
Dude,
The guns are awesome.
Let's see. Hold on. What's fluffy for Imperial fists?
Losing?
Walls.
Hey! We don't lose. We hang back, way in the back, on the home world. You guys come to us, and then we kill you. Mainly because we don't let the White Scars behind the wall, but we don't talk about that.
The last time anybody saw Jagati Khan, who was riding 200 miles per hour on a rhino.
I
Nobody.
don't know, Danny. Come on, just you're better than that.
Yeah, you're you're more better than that. You're losing TFL status.
I have a feeling that played out very differently in Danny's head than when he actually said it.
It did. Admittedly, it played a lot differently. So, in other news, I ordered fucking the Imperial targeting set and actually got it for a good price. The only thing that made, or the only time they've made a 15-inch. It's actually not that bad.
what is it?
15-inch
Hold
what?
on.
15
You
years
ordered
last
what?
A black rubber dong.
15-inch black rubber cock.
he would use that.
Oh, Jesus tits. What is that for?
It's
Where are you going?
it's the
Oh, the template.
yeah, it's the 15-inch apocalyptic Mega Blast for APOC games. Because
Oh,
Josh didn't actually know this, but in the rulebook it specifically calls out that you can use the 15-inch when you play APOC games. So
yeah. See, I got.
And
Well, we played an APOC game, and I was using it, and then we played another game, and then it was like, oh no, you can't use that. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I just used this in the APOC game. So, but they clued me in that you
What-
can use it.
What uses that? What does that? What uses
Apocalyptic a blast.
apocalyptic Mega Blast weapons.
We showed Josh where the rule book was.
Thanks.
And the really nice part about it, it's actually got every size blast you need labeled, unlike other like 10 inches I've seen. So they actually have like the 7-inch label right here.
He knows all about 10 inches.
Unlike these other inconsiderate 10 inches I've seen.
This 15-inch calls me after.
Considering I will
Made it
probably
sound like
never
he's
use
seen a
it.
lot of 10 inches
I'm only
There
2
wasn't much
inches
time at band camp.
from the back wall.
from the ground.
It's like
And then, hold on.
it's eHarmony 10inch plus.com.
Are you looking for
And
your
then there's-
soulmate?
Also, the Hellstorm.
I have a Hellstone. I've never used it. I don't have
And-
anything that uses it.
I like these so much better than the flower petals. because they fucking turn in shit.
The Hellstorm? You don't like the Hellstorm?
I don't have
No.
anything that uses it.
Oh,
No,
hey, can somebody bring a Hellstorm template this weekend?
Yeah.
I got you.
I can bring it.
All
I
right.
got you.
Oh wait, no, we're not bringing it, so you can't use it.
We're gonna cast it
Yeah.
for strictly laser cutting purposes.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll give it to you right before release.
If only I need someone that does some laser cutting. Shit.
Are y'all signed up for Stiff 3? Are you guys in there?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were
Oh.
in, like first couple minutes.
yeah.
Titties.
That's gonna be a good time. Hey, y'all y'all gonna stay for the weekend? Hang out, party,
Yes. Yep,
party.
I'm bringing something fun to play in the 3,000 point game the next day.
Oh, okay.
In the pool? In the pool?
In the boom boom room.
Hell yeah!
The boom boom room is there.
The boom boom room.
Yeah, I may take bids on the boom boom room in my shop. For that party.
Boom boom purposes.
Who will win? The
Uh-huh.
person who goes first.
Danny's looking pretty sweet over there.
Oh, yeah. So young
He's
and
got a pretty mouth.
Yeah,
Then it just said, "So what? Got mine."
Yeah. like that little hair over the face. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So I charge by the hour.
Oh,
He's not
but-
worth it.
Not cheap.
He's not worth it.
Oh, you're one of those.
He's not worth it. Trust, he's not worth it.
But charging by the hour gets you anything you want.
Oh, even the butt?
anything, right
Even
out
the
there.
butt.
Anything you want, as long as you want it. Josh, I can't believe you're still wearing that shirt. You're not losing circulation yet.
Like, I'm getting a lightheaded here. I don't know if it's the airbrush or the Golars shirt.
Call your wife. Have him peel this off you.
Come on. Oh, they're growing big. Oh, shit.
What are you painting, bro? Did y'all go through? Is it time to go to Hobby Progress or?
Hobby progress. All right.
That's like the first thing on the agenda.
Okay, I'm working on 7,500 points of Titans, and no, that's not an exaggerated number. That's a real number.
Like-
And some other super heavies for some friends that decide they don't ever want to put their models together
Yeah.
or ever
So-
paint them.
And do you commission or what? Or are you just that guy that's like, oh yeah, I'll knock that out?
So for friends, I'll do stuff to help out a friend because I don't need a friend's money. But if it's somebody that I don't know all that well, I'll commission stuff out.
We're friends, right?
Yeah. So double the normal rate, right?
Double. You'll take it twice.
So
You get all 4 inches.
Twice, so it's like 8.
Oh,
as for what I've been doing, I just finished up my freighter.
Oh shit! Look at that sword.
Yeah, it's so massive, moose-like.
You play Emperor's Children? What is? I don't see
Is
that.
that the Tribune? Is that the Tribune?
No, it's just it's
Is that Emperor's Children, right?
yeah, it's a Phoenix Terminator that I cut up and converted into a freighter.
That's badass.
I want to get the event only librarian that's casting
Yeah.
the demon.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
But
I
I
kind of.
want to paint him like an Imperial Fist and have him look like he's scared, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
Like, oh my god, I fucked up.
What is this thing?
What is
Go
this?
wrong side.
Yeah, I really wish I'd picked up that model just
Yeah.
for that purpose. Like, you could do so much shit with like, oh my god, what did I create? Oh, it's a moose. I don't know what to do. You know, like you could get some weird funky shit and put it coming out of that little smoky thing.
It's my Patronus.
Oh my god, my Patronus.
I think that's one of the better looking minis that they've come out with recently.
Yeah, it looked real good.
Better
But,
than fucking Wolfman Jack, the Ultramarine.
Look, I don't want to talk about that. That's not a real thing in my.
Grim
That does
Anus.
not exist
What was it?
in my
Vent your
universe.
butthole.
Venturin, what?
Vent my anus.
Venture anus, I think.
Look,
Venture.
Penis.
Look, Josh, my wife works for NASA. You don't want to piss me off. I'll put you on a shuttle and get you the fuck out of here, all right?
Hey, if this election goes the way I think it's going to go, shoot me to the moon.
Hey, I'll go with you when that happens, all right?
So everybody bring our armies. We're going to the moon.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Elon Musk, take me to Mars.
Take me to Mars, Elon.
I'm a big fan of Elon, and he runs one of the few companies that I would quit and go work for.
Yeah.
But I don't like
Is
what
it
he
like
did
that?
with his rocket bids, because what he did with his rocket bids was originally SpaceX wasn't in the running to get the big contract that they got, and then they waited until like literally the last minute, then complained, hey, we want to bid on this. And they undercut everybody so much because it was public knowledge what everybody else had been at that point. So he ended up getting awarded the contract, and now you've got exploding rockets all over the place. But
Is that what happened?
that's pretty close to what happened, yeah.
Oh, damn. That's right. I forgot you're like a rocket scientist.
Your wife works for NASA,
She's getting her PhD in solar physics.
but so she's gonna work. She's gonna work for NASA.
So she works for Southwest Research Institute. So she goes to school and works for a company that does contract work for NASA.
I thought
Well-
NASA was bankrupt.
No, like
NASA's it's a government entity, buddy.
yeah, they
Always
just
funded. They just
kind of stopped the space program. They just said like hold up on like going to space and stuff, right?
pretty much.
Yeah. Now they're like a
Spend money
museum.
on
They're like a
this.
museum with researchers in it, but they don't do anything. There's no real goal.
That's not at all accurate. but okay.
Let's go with that. So there's like this dragon that we think is under the surface on Mars. We don't want to fuck with it. So
Is it
yeah,
not a museum? Is it not a museum? Can you not go see the Space Center or NASA? I drove by it like a few times because I live over here.
What would
But
you
no,
say?
I've never been inside. I've never been
you
inside.
do
Though.
here? Yeah,
We
I
need-
did
we-
when I was a kid. I went to NASA when I was a kid.
When you're not watching rockets, take off anymore, then I just feel like it's just a big museum. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I don't mean at all to like demean the space program. I just think
Fucking Paul's like, fuck you, Zach.
No, not at all. I make fun of her because they don't do any public outreach. The biggest problem, in my opinion, is nobody cares what they do anymore.
Yeah.
People
Nobody
used
wants to be an astronaut anymore. I saw The Martian. Like that was, I guess, kind of cool. But I mean, like, the government could be like, like the Obama waited till like this year to be like, we need to go to Mars. Well, what the fuck? Like what? All of a sudden?
I'm leaving. Peace out. Go to Mars. Out.
Yeah. I wrote my check. Freeze my head when I die. I'm going to Mars.
Hey,
I'm going to Mars.
I know.
to be fair, the last person that challenged us to go to space died real quick too. So I mean, he just didn't want to die. We can't pin that on him.
He did real late in the game. He should have been. He
Just
could have
don't
been.
visit Dallas.
He could have
You'll be all
been
good.
pushing the space program this whole time.
All right, how are we gonna find the fucking God Emperor if we don't go to fucking Mars? Right?
We're not even looking for him. He's out there.
He's out there. Oh, shit.
Start on Terra.
Hey,
have you not seen the God Emperor Trump page yet? Oh god, I hate all of you.
hey, if y'all could say one thing to the Emperor, what would it be?
Kill the Ultramarines.
All of them. Or Matt Ward, because that's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I'm with Paul on that one. Let Golem die.
He's just an emo kid. He wanted to get published. Waited till Daddy couldn't say no.
But Daddy wasn't there.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he wasn't there. Why'd you fuck over Angron so bad? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Like, why'd you fuck off his world?
Why didn't you let him die like you wanted to? What the fuck?
Man, I hate coming back and doing like an extra model. Like say you do like 5 or 6 models all in one night, and you're like, fucking A, kick ass, right? And then like you get another model and you try to recreate the effect, and it's just not working.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I have no idea what getting 5 models done feels like. So no.
That's why all this shit looks so different.
I'd say the hardest part for me. So I'm actually colorblind. Like
I see you, Rob.
that's creepy.
Oh, you bastards!
I'm
Yeah,
colorblind, so I
No,
have
what's
to ask help.
colorblind?
I have to. I know the effects the way I want them to look, but I don't know the colors to use. So my wife actually helps me pick out the colors because I tell her the effect that I want to go for. And I mean, my painting's gotten a lot better over the last year or so. Actually won best painted at a 2v2 that Danny and I did because he helped get some votes for me.
So what Legion do you play?
Imperial Fist.
Oh, so you actually play Thousand Suns. Okay, that's cool.
Hey, dude, Thousand Suns should still be in the whole thing. They're loyalists. It's the Dark Angels that I don't know how the hell they're still around.
I tried really hard to make a joke, but I had rum, so I failed.
Rob Porter, everyone, has joined the chat straight out of Alaska.
Right
Yeah.
there.
God.
What up? Why do you have to say "Dear God"? Like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, Sarah Palin rules and shit.
Why you
I would so do Sarah Palin.
I'll be up here at the fucking wall.
Yeah, moose,
I would have-
mooses and stuff.
I saw fucking 2 of them today on the way home from work, man.
Moose is
Fucking-
cool, man. I love it when you see those videos of like moose like picking up a bear, like a grizzly or something like that, giving them the hooves and the antlers and shit. That's the fucking best.
I love the videos of like the stupid tourists that are really close to the moose and like, oh man, this poor tourist is attacked by a moose, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching them like 10 feet away, like, oh look, Laura, it's closed and its ears are back. That means it wants a kiss. Why is it coming at me really fast? Oh fuck! I love those videos. That's awesome.
Moose maulings are the best.
Dude,
Bye now. Bye
fucking,
now.
Yeah, so growing up in the frozen north, the funniest thing ever was, we put moose antlers on the front of our cars, just like they do quarantine in Texas, right? So, big set of moose antlers on the front of the truck. This fucking bull comes out, looks at the truck and says, hey, motherfucker, let's fight. And fucking locks horns, gets stuck in the grill of the truck.
Yes.
And then the game wardens show up and it's like, no, we're not poaching.
like how wolves fight too. Like when they look at each other, it's straight up like that. A moment of like, dude, your dick out? Your dick out? Huh? My dick's out too. We might as well fight.
Can you eat moose? Like, is moose meat like good meat? Or is,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I thought it'd be pretty lean, like not so good, not so fatty.
It's wonderful. It's the most. It's so rich and wonderful.
So moose burger is like a thing or something.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Moose burgers, jerky, backstrap, fucking chuck, roast, dude. Fuck, I'm getting hungry as shit.
Send me some moose meat, bro.
That
I
sounds
will.
so good.
Like send me like
will,
a
dude.
moose back, moose rump.
Yeah, I'll get you some. I'll get you some young bull.
I'll trade-
backstrap. That's the big stuff.
I got these sweet Oakleys, man. I'll trade you some Oakleys for some moose back.
You
Some moose-
motherfucker! Look at
Moose flanks.
Find me with my own shit. That's,
The shanks.
That's my shit. That was mine before you got it. That's mine.
Dude, it's creeping up on a year, bro. Like these are about to become mine. I love them. I've worn them once.
Dude,
No.
my brother had my Oakleys too. Don't feel bad.
Dude, take them to Stiff 3. I'm gonna get them back.
They'll be there. They'll be there, man.
Perfect. And I'm gonna wear them all the way during the
On my
event.
face.
I'll be that
On my
guy.
face.
And I would.
There's gonna be a lot of things.
I would also be on your face. More specifically, the back of my balls.
If they give you pink eye, like it's not my fault.
That's messed up, bro.
You wear the piece. I'm
That's so
fucking
messed up.
Hey,
All of a sudden, like,
Mike.
no.
Have you
Who's
heard? Have you heard?
Mike's
No,
not,
not Mike,
Mike's not
Mike.
here, bro.
Not Mike.
There's no
Michael,
Mike. There's no
Fucking
Michael.
God.
Look
Did he
at look at these
Michael has
windows.
left the building.
There's windows
that's-
at the bottom up here.
That cockbag. You're right. I'm drunk. I don't fucking know anything. Don't judge me.
All right.
I was gonna ask, have you guys heard from Sergeant Tellius?
Oh no! Oh no! Do we have? Man, I love Sergeant.
I'm pretty sure Sergeant Tellius has left a message recently.
I love Sergeant Tellius. He's so constantly rubbing his bolter.
I don't know how if you guys have access to your voicemail. You might want to check.
I don't
that
have
out.
access to it. Fucking Michael. Hold
God
on.
damn.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
I gotta
dude.
I gotta go. I gotta work in the morning, man. It's late over here. Sorry guys. Rob's stepping on our dicks. Anyway. Stepping.
I
You
didn't ask for
came in and started stepping on dicks. I'm out, guys. Hey, Paul, nice to meet you. I'll see y'all this weekend, dude. It's fucking righteous. Get there anytime. Holler at me on the Facebooks. I'll be there early. I'll be there Friday night, actually.
Thank you
So-
very much, Zach. Look
Yeah.
forward to meeting you.
All right, right on. Suck it. FRB.
Zach,
Yo,
enjoy your buttermilk and episode of Andy Griffith's show.
you got it. I'm reaching
Yeah,
on
man.
these Oakleys. I'm gonna go have fun with these Oakleys. So
Jerk. It's like a calamity of just fuckery, and it just goes on and on and on.
You expected something different?
No, but it's like every time I do a surprise random visit, I just think, maybe we'll have a topic that matters. But no, we just do Alaska forever and then it ends.
Hey, I want to go to
It's sad.
Alaska. Only
You
one
should
person.
come out.
I want to go heli skiing.
Okay, well, that's the one bright side we got up here is that you don't have to go to a damn resort. You can just be like, that's a good hill. We'll go for that hill. Right by the Walmart. That way when I land, I can stop in and get some rum and then go
Yeah,
home.
but it's August. I mean, the snow's really shitty in August.
Dude, it's October 18th. We don't have snow yet. Or 19th. We don't have snow yet.
You don't have snow up there yet?
No, dude, we don't get snow. If I do get snow, it'll be like the next week, and if I do get snow, it'll be like an inch or two, and it'll melt off by the middle of the day.
So when do you guys really start getting it?
It depends on the winter. Some winters you get it really early, and you get a lot of it. Other winters, like last 2 winters, the most you'll get is like 5 inches throughout the winter. It's just weird. Alaska's not like everywhere else. Unlike Minnesota, or not Minnesota, Chicago, where it's like, hey, it's Chicago in January, we're fucked. In Alaska, it's like every year different. Some years you'll have 6 feet, and other years you'll have 10 inches, and that's it. It's just weird. But it depends on where you're at in the state. That's the biggest thing.
Gotcha.
It just depends. The state's fucking huge, so like one area of the state's totally better.
You're the only person that can say that to Austin, Texas, and have it mean something.
Yeah, no, seriously, like Texas fits
I know.
into 2/3 of my state.
Alaska is roughly 30% of the country, 30, 35. So
Oh yeah, we're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Fine. I'll look at my models. we're not on a Texas live stream. No. No, it's not like going over to your neighbor's house and fucking his sister and leaving. It's not like that at all.
Not Thursday.
Yeah, no. I'm actually, man, I just moved back up here like a few months ago, and I'm actually really impressed with the gaming scene. It's grown a lot since I left.
So what, like
So
3
three
people?
No, we've got 547 people in our Facebook group.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like
Play
twice as
tabletop.
many people that live in Alaska.
Oh, you're funny. Funny, yay. No.
Now, is that for the entire state?
Yeah, but I mean it's mostly encompassing Anchorage and Fairbanks, so 300 miles apart.
So it's like
Nobody
saying
lives anywhere
all
else.
of Europe, but mostly just Spain.
It's like saying most of Europe, but we're talking England and Scotland.
That makes
Did we
sense.
lose my brother? Where'd he go?
Yeah, he
He
left.
said he was going to bed.
What an
He was like, "We'll get to let me talk more, but my vagina's really fucking raw, and like I need to dip that shit in some Epsom salt. So I'll see you guys later."
Sounds like my brother. What a big fag.
Oh, Josh, can you do me a favor on the way over on Saturday?
Sure, what you need?
Can you grab? I have a feeling that Danny's gonna get spanked, so can you grab Midol, chocolates, and I don't know, like the Notebook or something?
The Notebook?
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do that.
No, dude, fuck that shit. Twilight's the thing, man.
Oh, he is young. That does make sense.
Vampires are people. When they look at me. So, Josh, have you got a chance to listen to the new Wolfkin episodes or no?
I haven't been able to listen, and that's my fucking fault because
You just publicly admitted that you're a piece of shit. I'm fine with that.
I just suck major ball sacks. Yeah, that's me. I fucking suck. I blow.
Dude, our last episode was like 2.5 hours long.
No shit.
I got David Leger, who's also in the South Texas Heresy group. He's my new co-host.
What's up?
No shit. Well, congrats, man.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, man. It's been great being back.
Hell yeah. Man, I've been so busy at work these past couple of weeks. It's just been it's been nutty, man. I mean, holiday season's coming around.
But we're on a lot of piss.
You know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, you got to roll with the punches. But I'm not getting as much hobby in as I'd like to. But I'm trying to stay strong. You know. And you would think that I would be able to I'd be able to watch more Wolfkin episodes. I haven't even gotten caught up on RFI yet because shit, man. I mean, I'm in a room. I'm like in a cubicle working a laser all day, and the thing is, it's hard to concentrate. Like I'll be sitting there watching an episode or working a laser, and then all of a sudden I'll turn on an episode, and the phone will ring or somebody will come in or some shit like that, and I'm like, so I pause it and then try to pick up where I was, and I was like, wait a minute, did he say fucking, Night Titan? So it's like trying to focus. I'm not a good multitasker. Like right now, I'm trying to airbrush and fucking bullshit with you guys, and like my shit talking has gone way in the toilet. I feel like I'm just not
Like
coming
it's
through.
always been.
Oh yeah.
Good.
What are your days off?
Friday, Saturday right now, or Saturday, Sunday. About to be Friday, Saturday. Okay.
So Josh, actually, everybody here is going to Civ 3, right? Just making sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be there.
All right. So like, I won the award of bringing Vulcan, and
Nice.
I honestly, I don't know like what the fuck I'm gonna do. I know I'm bringing Vulcan, and I know I'm bringing Leviathan, and I guess I'll fill the rest of the points in my ship.
Dude, that's all you need, man.
Yeah,
Like my brother, that's the way my brother rolls, right? He I'm going to Adepticon. Nobody's taking Horus, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw together 1,000 Sons of Horus army. I'm like, what? Are you fucking serious? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take fucking Sons of Horus, just because, and he took it, man. He fucking made that shit work. So.
I think I'm just gonna it's gonna be something around the lines of like Pride of the Legion, I think, or something, and there'll be like a bunch of fire drakes and a Casus and a Leviathan and a drop pod, and just fucking go with it. Something like that. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like half torn because Vulcan takes up so many points. He's like 525 points. It's kind of like
Well, that's
But he
it. That's it. But
everything.
goddamn, man, they fucking kick ass, man. You can't really fucking fade a Primarch, you know. It's
no,
like,
not at all. But like my Primarch's like. He's like the guy that doesn't die. He's not the guy that kicks ass. Like he can hit really hard, but it's like to one guy he can really smash really good, and that's about it. Like that one guy you want dead, he'll be dead by turn
that's why
4.
you send him after the other Primarchs.
That's true. Yeah.
I think
No,
my
that's
entire
pretty
list is all about getting Angron into close combat.
I just, in a weird way, I kind of feel relieved that I got a Primarch because I can just kind of like get fucked up and not really care about tactics. Like I just be like, oh yeah, he's gonna go that way. Get after him.
That's why, that's why I run Perturabo, man. Fucking, he gets in there and smashes ass.
I'm jealous of you guys that have a real Primarch. I have to bring Dorn. Like,
yeah, Dorn's a fucking punk ass biatch.
It's not a Primarch.
Ziggy's the real Primarch.
I know.
I just immediately thought of a 12-year-old girl like throwing a temper tantrum and like shoving her face in the pillow. And
I know.
Like-
we already used up all the 12-year-old girl references that we had.
It's true. we can't
Why they gotta be 12?
go any further with 12-year-old
Why
girl.
gotta be 12? Josh, what the fuck? Why gotta be 12? Why not 11?
Yeah, 12 is way too old. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Wow. That's
I was just thinking.
That's all right. I had sons.
Jesus.
not coming to sleep.
My boy actually turned 13 today, and I was like, when you just start bringing some of that 13-year-old trim home?
Oh my God.
That's horrible. Stop. We didn't stop. All right, change. Prank caller. I mean, you know, even I got to draw a line somewhere, you know.
Have you heard from Sergeant Tellius? Are you able to like see if he's talked to you at all?
Dude, I don't get any of the cool messages, man. Fucking, Michael gets all the army list. He gets all the fucking voicemails, and he's like, "All right, here, man, I'm gonna throw you a bone. Here, have this this army list. He's playing 40K Eldar. What the fuck is that? He's trying to convert it to 30K. No, it's cool, man. Take this list. It's cool. Run with it. What? No. Yeah, that's what I
Where
get.
did you go? What did it like? Get up in the morning?
What?
Where did he go? You have to get up in the morning or something?
What do you mean?
Michael, he was just here before I got in.
Yeah. He came in. They fucking they stick me with the. They're like, hey, why don't you host the webcast tonight? Sure, no problem. And then everybody bails out on me. Like I stepped up to go grab my model that I primed earlier so I could get it airbrushed, and everybody fucking bailed out on me. I'm like, what a bunch of fucking tool bags, you know?
Well, that's Jody, man. Wolfkin livecast. Oh.
We're still here because we love you.
Hold on.
Well, I appreciate it.
Josh, I'm just saying, we got room in Golars for another 30K player.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
If you ever want to come to a
down
real
to-
gaming group,
Yeah.
We
should
love
see
you
it.
long time.
Yeah, I'll be like hijacking this fucking webcast. We'll be doing some Golars webcast.
And you know,
Yeah.
all I can say to like Pretty and fucking Michael, who will be probably editing or uploading this later. This is a Heresy podcast. Heresy works all fucking ways. We are being the Erebus right now. Fuck off.
Oh, you can't say Erebus around Philwit, man.
I just see Paul number one.
I'm good with Erebus now.
That's number one's fighting words for number one right there.
No.
Nope.
No. You know who he hates now?
I finished book 3. Now it's all the Emperor's Children. Fuck Lucius.
Nope.
I'm
Here
good-
is the
I'm
person
good
he
with
hates
Erebus.
now.
Erebus is kind of reasonable. Reasonable guy. But any of those Emperor's Children, fuck them. And fuck everybody who plays them. Especially
He
if,
hates Eidolon so much.
especially if they're redheads.
That seems pretty pretty raw.
I
Very
can't
specific.
like.
Look, it's not a hate crime. I'm a minority. All right, it's fine.
No, you're not.
I don't like. It's not that I don't like the word bearers. It's just I don't like Erebus.
Erebus is a
Nobody likes
douchebag.
Erebus.
Erebus
Damn.
is definitely a douchebag.
I agree that Erebus is a douche. I will say that Erebus is probably, for the people who paint his model properly, probably one of the prettiest models in the game. When they actually go through and do the writing on the head and everything, that's something I think takes a lot of skill, and I've seen people do it really, really well.
Well, okay, but I think like I don't disagree with you on the model himself. What I'm getting at is like him as a character. It's not
Oh,
just
he's a douche.
him and his enactment as a character in the books. It's the fact that like out of all the reasons why the heresy would start, it's because Primarchs are listening to some fucking crazy ass chaplain with words tattooed all over his face. That's what did it. Like if there was literally like if they're like book 1 like Horus Lupercal was on his toilet with a massive shit. And that's when he realized it was all for nothing. Yeah, I've had that. I've had that 30-minute turd. Sometimes you just think life's over with, and what the fucking point? Like, I get it. No, it was Erebus. Like, he would sit there and, like, Erebus would run his fucking mouth, and the horse was like, oh, yes, and, the ruin of his powers, tell me more. And then as soon as, like, Ezekiel, who's his first captain's like, my lord, You have a fly on you. Shut up, Ezekiel. Like, he would just fucking just turn on his own dudes and be like, no, Erebus, tell me more. It was ridiculous. It was just, that's why I don't like
You think that's how it really went down? I mean, come on, man. Horse was a...
Well, between all the books, like, Erebus played too much of a role in the heresy starting. That's what I don't like about it. Like, it'd be one thing if he was like, hey, Morgar, what the fuck did I just find? And Morgar's like, I don't know. And, oh, I'm going to write a book about this. And then he turned everybody. That's cool. But the fact that they made it like Erebus is the orchestrator that started the heresy, like he was the one that swayed Lorgar, it's kind of like, I'd almost want a Primarch to own that. Or not some fucking chaplain.
So one of my life goals for Erebus is I need to get the model. I need to do like go all the way out, like go the extra mile. For me, spend like 18 months painting the model. No, get him all the way done. The first time I play against a Word Bearers player, they're like, hey, look, your Erebus is cool, but hey, you want to just play with this model instead, right? And as long as the model looks better, it'll probably do it. And then the moment I kill him, I pull out like a freaking 5-pound sludge, just bam, kill them all.
Wow, that sounds remarkable, like an idea that I had.
Fuck you, I said it first. The narrative has been established. Nobody's going to question you.
So, okay, let's. Did any of you draw your Primarchs? Like, get dibs on your Primarchs for Stiff 3?
Yeah, I got Dormant. Well, no,
I got
he's not really a Primarch. So
me and you are the only ones that got our own Primarchs?
No, I got Ingron.
Oh, cool.
You got Angron? Is it going to be painted?
nice.
Yes, he's going to be painted.
No,
You
he's
only have
not.
like 6 months.
He didn't even assemble.
Number one, you got to have it painted in time.
He has been washed. Okay?
I don't even.
Who's washed?
Yeah, you washed Ingron for me, remember?
Yeah.
I said
he has been washed.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
I
If
hate
number
you.
one says it, it must be true.
Because he washed it.
But, yeah, I will not wash anything for you ever again. Danny ruined that for everybody.
So,
How did
like,
I ruin that?
Like,
Because
the
I was,
royal penis is clean.
no, like a legitimate question. Let me ask you guys this. So when you're thinking about bringing your Primarchs and shit, like, do you bring a legitimate list, or do you just build a list around how to get your Primarch from point A to point B, and that's it?
So with Angron, I have to get him in close combat. There's no point in doing anything else with Angron. So my entire list is designed about getting Angron into close combat as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
And I can.
I tell you what, though, it's not just about getting him close. You have to like I got fucked. Your Iron Hands player, what was his name? I apologize. It's been a good minute.
Iron Warriors, you mean, or Iron Hands?
No, Iron Hands. Iron Hands.
Nick was playing Iron Hands.
Yes, it was fucking brutal. I mean, he took a troop heavy list with a lot of fucking bolters, and like I failed. The most crucial part of that game was I failed my charge with Angron. I mean, Angron with the Rampagers charging, and I needed a 3, and I rolled like a 2. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, it was like the most. And I'm frantically looking for the rule that says, oh, he can re-roll his charge distance. Oh, he can, there's something in here that lets him get closer, or an extra inch, or no.
It's a
Fuck
fucking
no. Just a whole bunch of
Primarchs have fleet, but you lose that if you're attached to a unit, Danny.
Yeah, if you're attached to the
gotcha.
fuck. But one of those things where, hey, let Angron do his thing. Don't fucking think he needs a bodyguard or anything like that. But you're thinking, oh, Overwatch. You have to deal with Overwatch and shit like that. No, fuck that. Let Angron go. That's the key. You got to get him into close combat. You're absolutely right.
Well, I just love the concept of the slingshot, though, on him. Because if I put Angron on the table, the smartest thing you can do is just move as far away from Angron as you possibly can. So I need to attach him to a unit that can get into combat, and then Angron issues all of his challenges.
The key is just to blast the shit out of Angron. Just you have got to shoot the ever loving shit out of Angron. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no hey, what's a good tactic? No, just fire everything you got at Angron, and statistically try to get him to one out. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's it.
From what I've seen with Angron, it's just every single bolter you have in your army shoots at Angron, and then everything else goes after what it's supposed to.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Fulgrim. If Fulgrim gets into close combat, he is a whirlwind of death.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I obviously hate my Primarch because I don't really have one. But I've also gotten to the point where I don't know if Siggy is worth his points anymore because everybody has seen what he can do in a challenge now. So the only people that basically I issue a challenge with Siggy, people decline it unless it's a Primarch. A Primarch destroys him, or it's a decline challenge, so he loses all of his good stuff. So I think I'm kind of at the point where I don't know if he's worth his points, but he's my favorite character, so I still take him.
Siggy being who he is, he would have been really cool if they just said like his rule just forced people into challenges.
Yeah, that I agree with that. Because
Like
the fact that people just decline challenges all the time, I mean, it's hard to make back points when you can't use any of the rules that make him expensive.
Yeah, I think I've never really used Vulcan. I'll be honest, because mostly like unless I get over 2,500, I don't bring a Primarch because I just like bringing a lot of unit choices. It seems like they do more work. But if I heard right earlier, you guys were talking. You guys raised it to 3K now. It's not 2,500. It's 3K.
No, not for
Our
Stiff, but for for this match.
Okay, so it's still 25K. Yeah, so that's my problem, man. It's like I use Vulcan, and it's like, all right, so there goes a fifth of my army right there on one dude. So it's like I guess Charybdis and a shitload of Fire Drakes and a Primus Medicae and a fucking Leviathan, a Dreadnought drop pod, and just call that my list, and we'll just see what happens.
I see no issues with this.
I mean, it's gonna take a lot of shots to take down that Leviathan hanging out in the Dreadnought drop pod. So I don't think turn one I'm gonna get tabled. If I have to, I can deploy him defensively. I'll just give him a Graviton Flux and a Storm Cannon or something stupid. He'll just be my fire support, and then just have Vulcan show up with like a bunch of Fire Drakes. So they pop out of Charybdis like a Jack in the Box and fuck people up. I guess. I don't know.
Or you could just ride him out in a fully decked out Spartan.
Then don't take him. Shit.
No, I'm gonna take him. I just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go.
Well,
it's like
I'm
one
gonna
of those
take
things
him. I don't know how I'm gonna take him yet.
Then you either take him and or you don't take him. It's, you know, but fuck, man.
Oh no. Well, I'm not griping about taking him. I'm griping about I've never really had to think about like how I'm gonna take him very cohesively.
Damn it! I have to take a Primarch. My life sucks.
Yeah, no shit. I'm playing Solar Ox this weekend. We don't have shit.
Yeah, you do.
I have a legate commander, a Lord Marshal. Fucking dude, a Lord Marshal, dude. Fucking that's like awesome.
Dude, you can cheese Solar Auxilia. What do you think he's doing?
What?
There's maybe not to Mechanicum level cheese, but you can really cheese Solar Ox. It's stupid. Like, yeah, it happened to him at Adepticon. That's why he's bringing it in his socks.
Wait, specify the cheese though.
I will tell you after Josh plays his army.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I told you I'm bringing a fluffy army. I'm bringing Solar Ox, man.
The problem is it's not that far off the bluff to do this cheese.
I just sense Malkador spam. That's what I sense.
No, it has to do with troops.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I know what it is.
Josh, if you're, so we had somebody at a mixed event bring. I don't remember if it was Solar Ox or Militia. I think it was Militia, but
Militia. That's some cheese right there.
They brought Militia. It was Danny. What was it? 1,250 a person or 1,000 a person?
It was 1,000 points a person.
So it was 1,000 points a person, and he had like 120 guys on the table that all had rending.
Yes.
So yeah. And then he paired that with his partner was playing Mechanicum. The only plus side.
Admittedly, it was shitty mechanics.
I mean, the guy who was playing Mechanicum, his target priority was all wrong because he had the
Sebastian.
no, not that.
Like
the
fucking tower
the
thing with the
Thanatar.
plasma on it.
No, he had the
That.
he had the Thanatar with the plasma cannon on it, and instead of shooting it at a blob of troops, he was shooting it at a singular strong unit. I mean, what's the point of having a large blast if you're going to shoot it at one thing?
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, his target priority was screwed up, but having that many guys to spam the table with that few points, I mean, that's a tough counter.
That is pretty tough.
And I got militia. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do Vulcan. I'll just like min-max and stuff and bring a shit ton of militia. That'd be hilarious.
So, unfortunately,
here's the thing. So, I mean, and you're right. You're absolutely right. You know, I mean, for 1,000 points, you can take 120 troops of militia because they're cheap as all hell, you know, and you throw them at Vulcan, for example, since we're talking about Vulcan, right? So Vulcan gets wrapped up, I mean, with these, yes, they cause fear and stuff like that, but you're still rolling on your commanders and leadership. So as long as you don't roll 11 or 12, you stick, right? So you wrap up Vulcan and he gets what, like 6 attacks, 5 attacks a turn, 6 attacks a turn?
No, he has 4 attacks.
4, okay. So, you know, you're not gonna the militia's not gonna take out Vulcan, but Vulcan's not gonna do shit the whole game because he's gonna be wrapped up with wave after wave of fucking militia.
I disagree because if you're in close combat with that many guys that rend, it's a numbers game. You will do wounds, and you're gonna have to take invuls for it. So I mean, it really just comes down to how you roll.
Well, Vulcan is the exception because if you keep track of your initiative pylons like you're supposed to, Vulcan can do that ground pound with his hammer.
Yes, he can.
So provided that people actually do the initiative step, and it's weird because like I'm ending up the initiative step, and people are like, what does it matter? It's like, oh no, it always matters. Initiative step pile-in matters as far as like unit placement and everything. But if people pile in like they're supposed to, man, the second round of combat, you got all those guardsmen in one spot. You're like, strength 8, AP3, ground pound.
Yeah.
I mean,
so don't take Vulcan.
6 or
Rob.
7 guys.
No, I'm taking Vulcan, dude. I'm talking about taking Vulcan and some Sallies. Well, I guess I can't do ally shenanigans, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I'm just being retarded. How mind me? I'm just thinking like, how funny would it be to bring a shit ton of militia and then just like Vulcan and 2 5-man like veteran squads? Like, there you go. All right.
Here, deal with these 250 fucking militia while I go secure objectives.
Run around like an idiot. That would be funny.
Oh yeah. Everything's got its positives and weaknesses, but still, I mean, you think that Solar Aux would get something that would rival a Primarch? You know what I'm saying?
I disagree because they can take. They'll be able to take Custodes as allies. I don't think that they have anything that can rival in the fluff. I mean, that's
right.
I think that's kind of where we're getting to the point where if you're going to do that, well, then we're kind of breaking the game a little bit.
Exactly. So I'm playing Solar Aux because, hey, I'm going to rely on my skill as opposed to my I guess you call it my strength.
Huh. That might not work out for you so well because your skill level's kind of low. But
yeah, well, yeah. I can always claim that I had the weaker army.
I am so glad you jumped on that. That is
it's like a win-win. It's like a win-win here. Solar Aux is for losers. That's why I play them.
I don't know, man. What are those guys with the power axes? What are they called?
Velatars.
The Velatars. I've seen those in a game before. Like ran well, and that was some fine shit.
Yeah, they have those power axes, man. That's probably and you're looking at a squad of fucking power axes coming at you. You know.
Well, the thing is, they're not very strong power axes, but there's so many power axes. That's what it does.
I'm building a 20-man unit of what are they called? The Phalanx Warders, and all of them have power axes. They'll go last, but when it's time for them to swing, that'll hurt.
Yep, just rule of numbers, man.
Oh, it's a terribly expensive unit. Whenever I play that unit, I will get killed because you have to put them in a Spartan or they die because they're 3 up, 5 up, and then 6 up in close combat. So I mean that's a unit where I know I'm gonna lose the game, but it's gonna be fun to see 20 guys with power axes hop out of a Spartan.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely. Don't forget your apothecary.
I will say this on my little project. From how much Raven Guard I've been working on, dude, I have been pumping out like 4 or 5 units a week on this shit. I've been just doing nothing but paying these guys, but I've been playing a lot of games with them, and they are fucking fun. I enjoy playing these guys.
They're fucking black.
Well, I don't do just the black though. I do multiple layers of gray with an airbrushed.
I give Michael so much shit because like he worked on his Raven Guard, right? And I mean he blended grays and blacks and came in with washes and everything like that, right? And this dude goes, "Hey man, did you pick Raven Guard so you could just prime them black and play them?" And Michael was fucking pissed. Oh my god, the look! I was like, I almost had to like, dude, blow it off, man, blow it off. It's all right, man. He didn't mean it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't. Yeah.
It's awesome and tragic all at the same time.
Yeah, if you ever see Michael as Raven Guard, say, "Hey man, did you pick Raven Guard because you like just an easy army to paint?" You know.
I know Michael's gonna see this later, and all I can say to Michael is, the next time anybody ever says that to you, just look at him, look at your models, look back at him, and go, "Does mine look good?"
Yeah, because it's pretty dirty, man. Poor Michael. But no, he put some work into them fucking Raven Guard. You know, I mean,
Yeah, but
to have somebody just fucking smash your dreams like that, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I primer them, and then I do a very thin base coat, and then I just go over them at a 45-degree angle, both sides of the dark gray, and then I just spritz over the top of the light gray just to grab the very upper edges, and then I paint all the detail, and then I go through and I weather them all. That's what I do.
Can you throw a picture up so I can see what it looks like? Can you throw a picture up on the South Texas page?
Oh yeah, have you seen the Wolfkin podcast updates?
No.
Oh, I've been sharing them on there. I've been sharing my progress on there, but yeah, I can do that. I can put some up.
Cool.
I'll get this more done tonight, so you'll see them. So like my excuse is where I don't do the layering like everybody else does because they are black. I pick up for it in weathering, shipping.
Fair enough.
I can look beat up. I enjoy them though, dude. I played a game the other day and like I was going second and I deployed 1 3-man unit of jet bikes. And that was it. And the guy's like, "Where's the rest of your army?" And I go, "Oh, they're all infiltrating." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, do what you got to do, man. I'll deploy when you're done. And that was just like, we were playing Zen Mortalis too. So like, he was literally like cubbyholed in the corner, and I was everywhere else in the Zen Mortalis board. I already had the entire board controlled. It was fun. I really like them. They're glass hammer, but they're a lot of fun.
I haven't played enough on the Zone Mortalis board to decide if I like it.
I think
it's Mortalis.
It's fucking brutal, man. It's vicious.
How did it say?
Also, to Dustin in chat, I love your fucking face.
Why would you say?
Huh?
What do you say?
I said, he misses it. I love his fucking face.
Just you? He doesn't miss Annie or me?
No.
Fuck him.
Wow.
Dustin, fuck you. Oh, yeah. He also said, stop pretending like you know what you're talking about.
With what?
Yes.
Really, Dustin? When's the last game you played? Want to talk trash?
Hey, anybody know shit all about an airbrush?
Yeah,
Get this motherfucker to spray.
What's the issue?
Like, it's bubbling out the fucking bowl. No fucking paint's coming out the fucking front. I've taken this thing apart like 3 times, cleaned up everything, soaked it. Yeah, fuck it, nothing.
It's either a nozzle or right at the end of the airbrush.
One at a time, motherfuckers.
Fuck you. Don't tell me my business, devil woman. All you need to do is tell them all the shit I told you anyway.
I know.
I'll be back.
All right, let me finish the shoulder pad.
It's the nozzle, Josh. The nozzle.
Yes.
The nozzle?
Yeah. Where the fuck's an airbrush? Here's an airbrush. All right. You gonna big screen me so I can show this to you?
Yeah, Josh.
What's that?
Throw up number 2. He's gonna show you.
So what do I do?
Make me a big screen so you can see what I'm doing here.
Okay, hold on.
All right, so airbrush, right?
Okay.
If you're getting blowback into your top, your clog is in the tip here. So,
Okay.
piece of shit. Of course, the moment I'm doing this on fucking stream, I can't get my pliers to.
You act like you know what you're doing.
Holy shit.
It's also very possible that your tip isn't tight enough. I was having the same issue, and my nozzle, it just wasn't tight enough, and the moment I tightened it more, it fixed it.
So, you got your tip off. Come on the back side of your tip.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the fucking screen here. Get in here into the back side of your tip, and you need to clean that shit out. All right. Now, at the same time, there's a good chance that you damaged your tip. All right.
Okay.
Now, and of course, it won't fucking focus on that. If your tip, your tips wear out. If there's a crack in your tip, it's going to spit air underneath the. Oh fuck! I lost my comb. There's my comb. Underneath the comb, and that's going to bring the air back into your reservoir.
Okay.
So, if you scrub your cone out and you're still getting backflow issues, replace your tip, and anytime you replace your tip, replace your needle at the same time.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Also, Josh, one more thing to remember too is that if you have any information leading to Hillary Clinton's emails, that could be the reason why your airbrush is fucked up and you could probably run for your life.
Damn it.
Well,
It's funny because it's true.
Run!
Unfortunately, gentlemen, I got to be up early tomorrow morning, so I got to hop off. So, it was fun.
This is not as big of a bitch as Chris was.
It said what?
Yeah, no shit. Leave me here all by myself.
God,
Hey, we're turning this into the 202nd podcast, right? It's been that way for a while
This
now.
is the Golars 1 podcast.
When you title this, you should title it as Golars 222nd podcast number 1.
Right?
Yeah, no shit.
What, I go
Alright.
back to painting and everybody's
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take us off air, fellas. All you guys out in fucking La La Land, y'all have a good night. And we'll catch up with y'all next week. All right. FRB.